Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob. Hello. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. What's up? Hello, everyone joining live. Today we're playing some Spirit Island. We're back. We played some last week for the first time in like a year. And we're playing again this week. Trying a different spirit. Today we're playing the, what's his name? Grinning Trickster Stirs Up Trouble. As voted on by those who were in the live chat last episode we played Spirit Island. This was not my choice. You can't blame anything that happens today on me because I didn't vote in the poll to decide on this spirit. So anything that happens today is blamed on anyone that picked this spirit last week. Okay, that's how we're gonna roll today. Hello. Will, glad to catch you live. Yes, glad you're here live. Vanyo says, finally, Rob coming to his senses and streaming in an acceptable EU time. Which is weird because I would say probably 60 to 70% of our streams start around noon, 1 p.m. Eastern, every weekend for sure, and some weekdays. But yeah, I know sometimes we stream in the evening our time. It does not work for you, I know that, but I can't please everybody, and I've just given up on trying. But glad you're here. Well, Scythian's here to notice the hairline. All right, good stuff. My fan base is here. All right, okay. Cynthia, hello. Kate, hello. Dale's here. Good luck stopping settlers on your island. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You guys are trying to torture me with this spirit. And I'll explain my experience so far with it in a minute, once we give some time for others to show up. But we're continuing exploring the spirits included in the Jagged Earth expansion, which there's 10 of them. I don't know if I'll play them all. I don't know, okay? But I'm just starting out with the moderate ones, trying to get back into Spirit Island a little bit, but I'll probably put it back on the shelf for a little while again. Maybe after today. I don't know. I have some other games now, some things that arrived that I have to kind of focus on. So, yeah, I was hoping to play this game like once a week for the next month or two just for something to play, but man, the backlog of games, new games showing up, I got to play some other stuff. So, but I'm glad to play this again and get it back to the table. But if you were looking for a channel focus on Spirit Island, this is not the one. But this is one of my favorite games. I love playing it co-op. I really like playing it solo, but I do love it co-op. This is a beautiful co-op puzzly game. I can't say that enough. Every time I pull it back out and play it, especially with a group, I'm like this. Man, just seeing the whole table work together and trying to solve this puzzle and smelling the cooking of everyone's brains as they're trying to figure it out and find the best path. Yeah, it's so fun. So today we're gonna try. So I didn't show last time because I was getting back into the game. One of the things that you kind of pull out of the box, one of the modules that you play when you're like, all right, I've played this game so much, or I played this spirit so much, I'm just crushing the game and I need a challenge. They have ways of upping the difficulty, and you can do that by like throwing in scenarios or these, what are they called again? Adversaries? Is it adversaries or enemies or invader countries? I don't know what they are, but these little paper pieces and these cardboard little modules here, these little pieces for reminder tokens, there's like a whole bunch of them in the box. I have like 6 of these things now after each expansions came, but I have never cared about playing with them. I never go that deep with this game. I kind of play a spirit a few times and then just move on to another spirit. I find the challenge of like learning a new spirit and just the randomness of events and minor powers and major powers and the exploration deck or the invader deck to be quite the challenge of trying to solve the puzzle every time of like, you know, what cards did you pull out? Which, you know, this time I play with a spirit, which one of his rows do I want to remove presence tokens from, and how to make that work, and maybe feed into the elements I need, maybe not this play. I kind of play it like that, and when I play co-op, it's like the players I play with, we don't play it like every day. Like this game, the solo community will get it, and this is a beautiful game you can like play a lot. Like the value in this game isn't crazy, because once you've played all the spirits or got a really good grasp on them, you can up the difficulty with this. You can put in the optional modules like events and scenarios and whatever these little tokens are called, all the little tokens from Branch and Claw. What else? There's like, oh, the Healthy Island cards. Yeah, you can get crazy with this game, play high complexity spirits. Oh, the realistic side of the board. This is something I don't usually show either. We probably showed this a couple years ago when we played the game on the channel, but On the other side of the tiles, there's like this realistic board that ups the difficulty also. So you can play in this crazy mode. But if you're playing solo, you kind of have to play on the same tile every time if you use that side. So that's why I don't really do it. Because for variety, that's kind of boring. But yeah, so there's lots of modules. So today the module we're going to try, because some people are asking, and they always say, whenever I play this game on stream, I'm just kind of trying to show the game off. I really don't care how difficult it is, or you know, how long it took me to win or whatever. I just have fun like exploring the game and seeing like what's thrown at you and trying to solve the puzzle and trying out new spirits. Okay. So we're not hardcore spirit on here, but today we're going to take it up a notch and we're going to try one of these adversaries. I've only ever played against an adversary like twice that I could tell. One time on stream a couple years ago, we played with, I believe, Brandenburg, Prussia. I don't know if we played any more than that. But the other day I tried Sweden. I played against Sweden just for fun and did what was recommended on the channel, which is to take these invaders. And according to one of our producers, George A, shout out to George, who loves this game and was happy when we're playing it here. But yeah, George is like very hardcore with it. But he explained it to me was you kind of take one of these things and you play a game against like level 1. Then once you feel comfortable, you're beating that one, then you move on to like level 2 and then level 3. And it's cumulative. So they change how the game works. Sometimes they change loss conditions. They could change setup. And then they kind of add new rules. Now, one of the negative aspects, and this is just a personal thing I have with this game, is every time I look in the FAQ or I read online or I get a new expansion, I look in the rule book, there's like all these exceptions. There's like, oh, here's this new adversary, but don't really play this adversary if you're looking for an easy game against this spirit, or avoid spirits that are good at this, or you should only play with spirits that are good like that. And then take out this card out of the event deck, but put this one in. Use this reminder token here. This thing changes in this phase. They like really change up the game. There's all these like kind of like rules to every single one. Like, and again, if you play this game as like a lifestyle game, you're really into it, you play it all the time, and you just don't stop, you will love that stuff. You'll get used to those little weird quirk rules, like playing with this, you know, adversary changes the difficulty by this much, but if you play it with this spirit, it actually only changes the difficulty by this much. And then if you put these 2 event cards in your deck and you see them, it changes the difficulty by this much. And there's like all these weird things like that, which that always kind of made me go, I don't care. I don't really want to play against these adversaries and have to try to remember what cards to take out of decks, what to put in, what spirits to not play against them, what spirits to play against them, what difficulty level to play at, what have I beaten before, what have I not beaten before. Again, I don't play this game religiously like that to care. So we're just going to try one today. We'll do a random one. Although I can prove to you how much I don't care about these adversaries or ever taking my game to this level. Because there is a token for the Kingdom of England, which I cannot find. I must have lost it. There's a cardboard token that I was looking for it because I think I had it before. But I looked through all my boxes and storage and ripped off board game shelves looking for it. But there is this little token here for playing with England. You kind of need to change the layout here. And I can't find it. I lost it. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I ever had it. I'm not sure. But I don't have that token, so I don't think we're going to play with England today if it's needed. Yeah, it's needed at difficulty level 3, it looks like. But I've never played with them, so I don't know. And that's why I don't notice it was missing until today when I pulled all these out. And I'm like, let's get all the pieces for them, which I have all the pieces. I have all the pieces here for reminders, which we'll use as we need. But we'll just pick like a random one of these or something. I don't know. I don't know. But again, I don't know enough. So if you're coming here and you're expecting like, oh man, he's playing with adversaries and he's using this spirit and all this one is too easy against this one or too hard against this one, I have no idea. And I don't care to know, really. So just warning. So if you're like a hardcore Spirit Island player, this is probably not the stream for you, not the video for you. There's other channels, I'm assuming you're out there, that were mentioned to me last time I played. Some people that play like super crazy difficulty levels. Just search for those videos and you'll find what you need. Today, we're just playing. We're going to have fun. We're going to try to check out this spirit. So my goal today is to play this Grinning Trickster and kind of see how this guy works and how he's different in the game. And then we'll pick a random adversary. And I don't know what difficulty to play at, but so yeah, so that's how we'll go. Oh, I don't really need that token? Okay, because man, I don't know where it went. All right, so just letting you guys know. All right. But we're gonna have fun. You guys can play along. We can check out cards, go over like cards we draw, and from the decks, and minor and major powers we want to purchase. Just like all the previous streams, you guys can get involved. You know, make suggestions. Feel free to play along. We'll play along. So even though we're gonna up the difficulty today, we're lowering the difficulty because you guys are able to play along with me. So we're kind of cheating. We're gonna use the hive mind, and that's how we do it here. So we're playing live, right? It's not edited. So we don't have to edit out our thinking time. So you guys get to fall asleep watching me go through analysis paralysis. And, you know, if we make an accidental play, you know, we'll fix it live on stream. It'll be good. It'll be good. So anyways, Spirit Island is awesome. That's the moral of the story. Okay. So yeah. Oh, I also learned something. I don't know who it was, but thank you for leaving the comment. Somebody left a comment on the last video. I'm pretty sure it was the last one, or one of our Spirit Island videos. I saw it the other day. But because now there's like 20 spirits if you own all the retail stuff at this time in early 2022. I think there's another expansion coming, and there's probably Kickstarter stuff that I don't care. I only own all the retail stuff. I've never cared to kickstart this game at all. But I do love it. Again, it's one of my favorite games, but there's so much of it. I haven't got through it. So again, because we play lots of different games on the channel. But there's 20 different spirits. So somebody told me that they roll like a D20 to pick their spirit every time they play. And I think that's amazing. That's amazing. So I'm not going to do that today because we're focused on a specific one. But then it made me think like, wait, I have 6 tiles now. I can roll a D6 to pick our map. I always roll dice usually to pick these things to eliminate like a random card. But yeah, we can, like, there's so much stuff now. We'll just roll dice to like, oh yeah, with these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I happen to have 6 adversaries now. So we can just do a random one of these, I guess, with the D6. And that's the way we'll do it. But I'm not playing with scenarios. I remember playing with 1 or 2 of these before when I first was learning the game. But they have all these scenarios. I just want to let you guys know about them. I don't care to ever play with them. There is one that's like makes it super fun for me, is makes all slow powers fast, which that was hilarious. Yeah, it's this one, the Blitz. But these scenarios, they change up rules, they change up things, change up setup. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, they have difficulty right on them. So they tweak the difficulty if you care. There's ways to score this game that I don't care about either. But you can get crazy with it. But yeah, there's so many. I don't play with these. Again, I don't play this game often enough to care to like spice it up like that. But man, I don't see how anyone who plays this game could get bored of the challenge and could never like find another way to make it more difficult and crazy. Because there's like so many modules. And I don't know when they're ever going to finish making them. So there we go. Okay, let's start getting set up. I don't know. We'll shuffle some stuff. But yeah, I just have to give that disclaimer so it just like reduces the amount of comments of people coming in saying like, oh, you should play this way, or why don't you play hardcore like this channel or that channel? It's like, not trying to achieve that here. Just trying to show you cool games. All right. Thomas says there are 4 more quite amazing spirits in 2 promo packs, which will be bundled for retail late spring. Oh, okay. I saw my local game store as a pre-order. It looks like a box that's like the size of Branch and Claw. Is that what that is? It's like, oh, what the heck was that one? See if we can find it actually. I don't know if I need it. I feel like I haven't even played all the spirits yet. I probably wouldn't even buy that one until I got enough of the spirits played. Because again, like, why buy expansions if I still haven't even played all the other stuff from the other expansions? But yeah. Let's see if we can find it. Feather and Flame, right? Oh, of course there's no box image. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, Feather and Flame. Okay. Spirit Island Feather and Flame is an expansion for base game. Okay. This doesn't really help us here either. Looks like you can pre-order it at Game Nerds in the US. And in Canada. Oh, Canada, you can pre-order it some places already too. So late spring, or spring you said? Oh, late spring. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. But again, I still haven't even got through Jagged Earth yet. So I feel like I don't need more stuff for this game. But that's just me. That's just me. Oh, pre-order is closed though. Oh, okay, okay. Why buy it? What kind of question is that? You have to buy it. No, I don't have to buy it. No, I don't. No, I don't. But let me, like, man, it's crazy. They're still making crazy good stuff for this game. Like, still more spirits. It, like, blew my mind when I opened Jagged Earth and there was 10 more spirits. I was like, how can they be so different? Like, and they're all crazy. Like, this system, this complexity of this game, the little mechanisms, the systems all in it. It's crazy how much they can bend it and change it and, yeah, still be awesome. I don't know. It blows my mind. Oh, the spirits are in the wiki already? Oh, okay, cool. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm still trying to wrap my head around a single spirit, let alone more that I don't own. Ah. Oh, you have them already? Oh, because they're like in Kickstarter probably, right? They're probably in the Kickstarter. Okay, we got our Blighted Island. And we're going to put some tokens on there. Or healthy card, I guess. Okay. What else do we need to do? Let's get our Invader deck stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's 6 of these. So we can... Well, we got a 4. So I don't know. We'll take out this one. Okay. Okay. I got 5 of these guys. Ooh. Oh, number 4 again. All right, we got a winner. How many are these? 4 of these. All right, number 1, you're gone. We'll just mix those up, whatever. Okay. What else do we need to talk about? Oh yeah, let's figure out which one of actually we'll do this. I don't know which order. Let's just finish this part and then we'll talk about the spirit and how he works and what's different. But yeah, again, I only play with 2 of these spirits or these adversaries, so help is appreciated. I will miss triggers and stuff like that. We may need to look up rules because I might not understand the timing and weirdness, and there might be FAQ entries. Because again, I have like, I think I have like a later edition printing of Spirit Island from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 2. So 2 is this one. Habsburg Monarchy. Oh, Brian, thank you for the support. Buy it. You know you feel the need. It's not even out yet, Brian. Come on. Quit the pressure. All right, listen here, Brian. I try to help your wife and you out with your space so you're not sleeping on board game beds and sitting on board game couches by trying to stop Kanji from convincing your wife to buy out certain games, okay? I'm on your side here. So I don't need to run out of room in my house either, okay? Just kidding. It's a little box. I'll buy it. No, I'm just joking. All right. So this is the one we got. The Habsburg Monarchy. Livestock Colony. Base difficulty 2. Sure. Whatever. Additional loss condition. Irreparable damage. Track how many blight come off the blight card during ravages that do 8+ damage to the land. If that number ever exceeds players, the invaders win. Oh boy. Okay, I'll track that with a die. We got a die right here. We'll track that. Hope it never goes above 0. What else we got? Actually, we can put this over here. We got an escalation effect. So this is every time this comes up. So the level 2, I can't really look at it. Anyways, on the other side of the level 2 cards, there's like a little, Mario Brothers castle symbol. And on that, when that symbol shows up, you got to follow. It's the symbol that's on here actually. You got to follow this little ability, which is seek prime territory. After exploring on each board with 4 or fewer blight, add 1 town to a land without a town or blight. On each board with 2 or fewer blight, do so again. You see why I don't play with these? You see why right here? It's like reading this every time trying to understand what to do when. It's just like more crap you got to learn. But let's figure this out. So I have these like reminder tokens. I just need to figure out which one's which. because you only use certain ones at certain levels. Is that it? Okay, that's it. So that was after exploring. Well, I guess we just do it when that comes up, right? These aren't related to that. Okay. So then on the card, if you play at level 1 difficulty, which has something in the brackets there. Sorry. Level 1, but difficulty 3. You use 10 fear cards. So normally it's 3-3-3 in the fear deck between these little sandwich buns. But now you put 3-4-3. And then you do this effect, and they're cumulative, right? So if you go to difficulty level 2, you change up the fear deck like this, and then you also do this and this are applying to the game, plus these two things. Okay, so you work your way down. So how it was explained before is you kind of play at level 1, then you work your way to level 2, then you play again at level 3. I need to like keep a piece of paper in the box to say like, I'm sure there's a spreadsheet or an app or something, right? That you can track like which spirit you played with, how many players, and which adversary at which level, which scenario, did you beat it? People track their scores and stuff. I know that's a thing. But I'm not going to do that. We're just going to play, I don't know what level we should play at. I don't know, 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. I don't know. So let's see here. At level 1, after the normal build step, in each land matching a build card, gather 1 town from a land not matching a build card in board/land order. After the normal build step, in each land matching a build card, gather 1 town from a land not matching the build card. Okay. But we only have 1 board, so we don't care about the land or board order. More rural than urban. During setup on each board, add a town to land 2. That's the one where the city starts, right? Yeah. Land 2, and 1 town into the highest numbered land without setup symbols. During play, when invaders would build 1 city in an inland land, they instead build 2 towns. And then there's level 3, fast spread. When making the invader deck, remove 1 additional stage 1 card. So that means you get to level 2 way faster. I don't want to do that. Okay, Tom is recommending start at level 2. I was going to do a poll like level 1, 2, or 3. But then I read like level 3. I don't think I'm ready for that, but I mean, we're just trying to learn the spirit today, but we'll do this just for fun. I just want to show this off to show you guys like, because everyone always mentions it every time, like you should play with these adversaries, but that's not the way like a player is going to first experience the game, right? So, but I want to show that this is in here. If people watch this and they're like, oh, I need it to be like more complex or more challenging. I just want to show that these exist. And I try to show that every video that there's a whole whack ton of these. They come in the base game. There's a couple more in every expansion. But yeah, again, I'm okay, but it'll be, if it makes it more entertaining, more fun, and you know, we make it more challenging. I just hope I don't miss some of these things. So John B's here. Hey, John said start at level 1, and Thomas is saying level 2. So what we'll do is a quick poll. I'm okay with either one. It's all good. It's all good. What level for, whoops, where did I just click? What level to play at? Okay, 1 or 2. So yeah, and again, I'm sorry, we're playing at newbie levels here. Okay, that's just how we roll. That's just how we roll. But again, hopefully, like, if you own this game and you play it a lot, like, you're gonna want to start ripping through some of these and challenging yourself, and it's fun. But yeah, I played against Sweden like on Monday. I played like 3 different games just to try it. I played at level 1, I played at level 2, and I won both of those games pretty good on Sweden with this spirit, trying to learn him. And then for fun, I got a little cocky. Okay, I got a little cocky. I went to level 4. Yeah, that game like was insane. Got away from me. I've never seen so many cities and towns on a board before. I was having the worst luck with this spirit, and I'll show you how that happens. But some random flips and some guesswork just totally failed on me. And it was just like, yeah, way out of control. Yeah, so we lost that one. I didn't even finish it, actually. I was just like, yeah, we got to like the 2nd or 3rd level 3 card, and I was just like, no, this is way out of my league at this point. So yeah, so I think I need to stay at like level difficulty 3 or lower usually. But I like that idea of working your way up. I shouldn't have skipped level 3. That was my mistake. I should have stayed at level 3. But it's cool. But a lot of it was luck and random draws and stuff that really screwed me. So we'll see if that happens today. So I'm going to close the poll. And thank you everyone that voted. Much appreciated. And if this game is quick, like we win quick or lose fast, we can play a second one too. And then maybe we try it at the next difficulty, even if we lose, just for fun. Because again, sometimes you lose not because of like, you know, what the adversary level is doing to you or whatever. Sometimes it's just like order of this, plus you just get screwed on the power draws. You don't get something that works with your spirit or helps you out. And then sometimes the events, man, the events could be like super rough. Super rough. And sometimes they cannot be. Okay, let's continue with setup. Oh yeah, we'll roll for this too, because there's 6 of these, right? We'll just go like 1 through 6, I don't know. 4. So that's this one, D. Again, I don't know if this matters ever for solo. Obviously it can get crazy multiplayer depending on what boards beside which board, but I don't know in solo if it matters really. Well, maybe it matters for the spirit, right? Where they start on here. I don't know. But I guess setup's a little different. So we're on D, so we're gonna set up our, we're gonna set up all of our things. The super exciting part about the game, setting up and shuffling decks and stuff. This is like riveting live stream content here, I'm telling you. It's like the most entertaining thing you're gonna see on the internet today. As I put wooden mushrooms on a cardboard map. All right, got some blight, towns, or a town. And we've got to do the setup on this too. I'm just going through this normal stuff. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Oh, this board is wacky, right? Because there's a lot of spots with no printed symbols. Yeah, this is way different from the board I was playing on Monday. Weird. Okay, yeah, this is big. Oh, Thomas says in the chat, D is the most unbalanced of the base boards because the 2 coastal wetlands. So we should pick a different board. Oh, it shouldn't matter for Trickster or Habsburg though. Okay, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay. This is the stuff, Thomas, I'm talking about this game that just like, it turns me off when I get to the point where I'm like, there's these weird quirks like that, like playing with this spirit, this adversary, this board, with this kind of setup, or these 2 spirits together, and these events can change the game and be unbalanced. It's like, you just gotta like, I just need to forget that stuff. But every time I open the rule book, there's like all these little notes all over the place. And, you know, when you're playing with this one, play with this spirit. Don't play with this spirit. It's too unbalanced and whatever. It's like, whatever, just play random, who cares? But just understand that it might be wacky. But I do appreciate the tips, Thomas, for sure. All right. So we're playing on level 1, 71% of the voters. That's what you guys voted for, so that's what we're doing. Dragon's here. Hey, Dragon. Set out 2 separate boards and play the same game on both to see how fifth they be. Dragon, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're trying to say. You want me to play 2 games at the same time? You crazy, man? John B says the board mostly mirrors for the spirits that have a particular wind type that they're stuck on. Okay. Okay. Those issues that you're talking about only matter if you're playing at super high levels. Oh, okay. Which is why I don't care to play at super high levels. Okay. So they don't matter when you're playing at like level 6 on them or whatever? Good to know. Which I don't know if I'll ever play at, but that's fine. Okay. So fear cards. We are doing level 1, so we need 3 on the bottom. Okay, then we'll put our level 3 card, or token, or cardboard, whatever. Then we need 4 fear cards, terror level 2, and then 3 fear cards. Boom. Okay. Does this one have any of these like reminder cards? Oh, there's one here. Oh, only if you're playing level 4, you need this little reminder card. Oh, there's this one. What's this one? Adversary. Okay, we got a reminder card here. This is a reminder, not an invader card. Changes to the deck. Don't alter its position from the top. But that's probably only if we're playing at like a higher level, right? Oh man, this is confusing. I don't think we need that, but it does have the name of it on here. Oh, this card goes in there? No. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. If we're at level 5, if you're playing at level 5, before the initial Explorer, put the Habsburg Reminder card under the top 5 Invader cards. When revealed on each board, add, and then you like follow these rules. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, this is crazy stuff. Anyways, cool, cool, cool. All right, so we don't care about that. What else do we need? We need this stuff. Where's the little cardboards? Oh, after build. Level 1. Okay, we need this. If it's going to focus. We need this. A little after build cardboard reminder token. After normal build step in each matching... after normal build step in each land matching a build card, gather 1 town from a land not matching a build card in board land order. Okay, so this is like, what do we do? Put this here or something? Oh, here, like this. I am such a noob. All right, that's cool. I like how they have these things, but... okay, so after build... This is going to remind us we need to go back to the card and follow this step here. And again, sorry guys, I've never played with this adversary before. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Okay. What else we need to do? Shuffle some events. Okay. I already shuffled these before, but I just don't want you guys to think I'm stacking decks or something. If we accidentally get super lucky and get like the best cards. Like luck sometimes is really good. Sometimes you're just like, I cannot find a power card with the elements I need or the cost I'm looking for. This is killing me. Or like your spirit's based around like Dahan movement or something. And you're like, I cannot find a power to help me. I need to make Dahan move around the board and I cannot find them. Yeah. This guy has some Dahan movement, which is kind of cool. All right. What else? What else? What else? Oh, let's make this pretty. We did this. We did these. This is good. Those are shuffled. Oh, we need a beast token, right? A beast and a disease. Disease goes in 2. Beast goes in... The beast goes in the lowest numbered land with no printed setup icons, which is 3, I guess? Because 1 and 2 have printed setup icons, 3 does not. So we get a beast there, okay? Which I have forgotten that before on stream to do those little 2 tokens, but usually someone catches me. Oh, to see how the different boards play. I get it, Dragon. I get it, I get it. It's nice to watch you make the noob mistakes so I don't have to. Eric, no worries, man. I have no shame. I'm good playing on stream, messing stuff up. It's all good. It's all fun. We're all playing together, so I can't take all the blame. Okay, I can't take all the blame. So this is Grinning Trickster Stirs Up Trouble. So he is another moderate spirit from the Jagged Earth expansion. This fascinates me. He's got a little bit of everything going on down here, as opposed to the spirit we played last week. He's a little sucky on the offense, control, and fear, but is cool on defense and agility. So this is Shifting Memories we played last week. But I just want to show, for those that have never seen these kind of things, this he's got some decent offense, control, fear, and really good at defense. So good offense, good defense, and some utility. And it looks like Strife and Beasts are like its kind of focus for the tokens, which is cool. For setup, it says put 2 presence tokens on your starting board, 1 in the highest numbered land with Dahan, which is 7, I believe, right? 8 doesn't have Dahan, but 7 does. Okay. And then what's the other one? And 1 in land number 4. Okay. So we have presence kind of like touching everything. That's not bad, right? Because it's like I'm connected to here, here, and here, and here with just this one. This spot is connected to this one, unless I did that wrong. But we can reach everything, at least at one range away, which I think all of our cards are. Yeah, all of our cards, our starting cards, are like one range. One range. So yeah, so that's good, right? That's a good starting presence. I feel like it doesn't always work that way for some spirits, or some map layouts maybe, or something, but... All right, so let's see the play style. Okay, play style. Requires some comfort with risk. Not comfortable at all. I'll just let you guys know. Both Overenthusiastic Arson, which we'll see that card in a second, and Let's See What Happens involve uncertainty about the fast power phase, how the fast power phase will pan out. So fast power phase is my jam. Love playing this game, getting ahead of the invaders, doing destruction, generating fear, my favorite play style, okay? This guy can do that, but it's a gamble. It's random. He's a trickster, stirring up trouble. So it's like, he will do some cool things. He will also whiff on some things. He will randomly create blight, randomly take away blight, and that hurts him. He's crazy. This guy's crazy. It can be really fun if you like random draw stuff even more than the random draws already are in the game. This will add some insane turn. You guys are going to see me either A, having a lot of fun with it, or B, getting really frustrated, or a nice roller coaster of craziness. So we're going to have fun together. I need to not take this as serious, because this guy, the more randomness and more luck of the draw in a game usually kind of turns me off a little bit. But this, we're just going to have fun with it, okay? We're going to have fun with it. I'm trying to talk myself down, okay? Not take it too serious. Okay, so does it say anything else? Yeah. Can be effective from the get-go, but benefits greatly from not working too hard. Instead, improving its capacity for mischief by adding presence and gaining power cards. Bonus energy from Let's See What Happens can be extremely helpful in avoiding the distractions of gaining energy elsewhere. Okay? So his little abilities here, special rules. A real flair for discord. After one of your powers adds strife to a land, you may pay 1 energy to add another strife within 1 range of that land, which is amazing. Cleaning up messes is a drag. After one of your powers removes blight, destroy one of your presents. Ignore this rule for Let's See What Happens. Okay, now we're going to talk about these innate powers. So it keeps mentioning Let's See What Happens because it's like a random thing. So it has its own special rules on top of special rules. So let's see what happens. You choose this power. You have to have a moon, a fire, 2 air, and it's fast. And at range 1, you choose a land with invaders. Okay, once you're done that, and you've locked it in, we then discard a minor power from the deck until you get one that targets a land. So if we have any that target spirits, we need to keep discarding until we find one that targets a land, okay? And we've already chosen the land. This is the crazy part. Okay? Until its text effects on a target land, use its text effects on a target land immediately, ignoring all range and targeting restrictions. All up to instructions must be used at max. So if it says like push up to 2 Dahan or gather up to 2 explorers or something like that, you have to do 2. If there is 2, you can't just choose like, oh, I'll do none or 1. You have to do all of them. And then it says treat all ors as ands. So if you ever have an ability that's like, gather an explorer or push 2 explorers or something, you have to gather and push and do up to all of it. And then it says if it's not considered a card of yours or a card in play, its effects are treated as performed by this power as if its text were copied here. So like so let's say this was a minor power, right? We draw a random one. We've already chosen our land 1 range away with invaders, and then we just follow this text here. This overwrites this, and from my understanding, I look at FAQ, these elements don't matter. We just literally use the ability on the card, and we have to follow it to max and have to do ors, ands as ors, okay? And then the cool part is if you have 2 moons, so you have an extra moon, you may forget a power card to gain the just used power card to hand, and you get an energy out of it, which is cool. So this is like totally random, right? Like this part right here, when I read this, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this spirit. I played 3 times. 2 games were crazy. It was fun experimenting. The 3rd one, I experimented a little more and it got out of control. I was literally whiffing I got to the second card in the level 3 of this deck, and every time I did this power, almost every single round, that whole game, up until that point when I quit, I missed every single time. Every power missed. If I like saw, but I even looked at the discard a little to kind of see like what effects have come up already. I choose a land, I flip the card, does nothing. Every single time. And even the cards that were doing nothing, I didn't even want to take them to hand. Like they didn't benefit me beyond that. They didn't have the elements I was looking for and stuff. It was really frustrating. So I have played 3 games. I've seen this guy get pretty wacky and fun, but there is the chance that you literally, this power will drive you insane. So just keep that in mind. Don't bet too hard on it, okay? Don't bet too hard on it. I also had it once where like this ability, because of what I chose, I was getting kind of desperate. I chose the location, and you gotta be careful because a card could flip up that puts blight there, right? And if there is blight there already, it's gonna cascade, I think, right? There's nothing stopping that. Yeah, there's nothing stopping that. So I think of like, and you're forced to do all the stuff on the card, I believe. So you have to add the blight, and then it cascades. So like, you may have planned for it, so you got to be very careful, very, very careful. So yeah, no one to take the risk. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So this is why don't you and them fight? Okay. So this is the other innate power. It's fast. You can only use it at range 0, so you have to have presence where there's invaders. You can slow the power down if you want by having 3 moons. If you have 3 feathers here, you can add a strife. So again, air or feathers or whatever it is very important. And then you can use sun or fire to have Dahan deal damage to an invader at the same time. So they kind of hit each other. This is great for getting rid of explorers in my experience. Then we have this beast. If you have 3 beast tokens or symbols or whatever, or animal or whatever it's called, if target land has a beast, 2 damage. Otherwise, you may gather 1 beast. So it's like a little bit of beast stuff in here if you want to use it. Now we'll talk about this bar. So it's growth options. You actually have to pay 1 to reclaim all your cards, but it does allow you to move a presence around, which I found works kind of great if you unlock this little ability, push 1 Dahan from one of your lands. So you can only push Dahan from where you have a presence because it has to be your land. So this can kind of help you with that because you do the growth options right before you pick this stuff and do these abilities. You could add a presence up to 2 range away. You can gain a power card, or you can get energy for each of your card plays. So if I had like this spot open, I would gain 3 energy. Okay, and you can get all the way up to getting 5 energy from this power by having this spot uncovered. Okay, he has ways of getting moon, fire, air. Oh, there, air right there. Or any. You can get any ability if you unlock this one. Okay, so we got to keep that in mind. Again, I don't know what bar is like the best to go with. I tried 2 games going across the top mainly and only getting to like 3 card plays. And it was like, those were my best games. But then the one where I focused only on the bottom trying to get to this air, that was the game that I had a rough time. But it could have been just because my power card draws were kind of rough. But yeah, and this power like was really failing me. But so I don't know. We'll kind of like go with the flow today. And if you guys have recommendations on where to take presence off of here, we can, it depends on what cards we see, right? What cards we add to our hand and stuff. We might need a little more money here. Maybe we need more card plays to make this power better. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see what you guys are saying. You guys are hilarious, Brian and Cynthia. Oh man. But I will say it again, this game, like I'm showing it solo, it's cool and all, but there is nothing like this game. I've never seen a game that I know of that I own or have played that does cooperative puzzle solving, you know, at 2 and 3 players. I played this at 4 once too, at least once, but I played at 3 player a bunch. And just seeing everyone trying to work together every round and talking it out and planning abilities and who's going to take care of this place, who's going to take care of that, and moving your presence on other people's boards to try to help them and them trying to help you. Oh, the cooperative nature of this game, if you have a few hours to spare to do it, because obviously playing more players, the game gets longer and everything. But yeah, if you have a full evening to kind of dedicate to a game of this, putting 3 or 4 player, Holy crap. The crazy combinations of mixing all these spirits, like, and all their different play styles and cards and abilities, and the giant deck of power cards, and like getting certain power cards to work with each other, and there's spirits to help give money to other spirits, have abilities for other spirits, there's powers to help other spirits. Just the cooperative nature that's ingrained in this game. Like, I can't show you that today because I don't play two-handed, but that's where this game shines. So if you are looking for like a challenge for you and another player, or you and a couple other players, and you guys are willing to get deep with it, man, I cannot recommend this game enough for the cooperative. Like, it will test out how well you guys all play together in a game. It's like, yeah, it's like on a whole other cooperative level. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's insane. I've yet to find a game that comes even close to the amount of cooperation that I see play out. Like, how serious before every single turn, like, you have to take it. Or, you know, and everyone's just like really working together. Like I've seen it a little bit in like Pandemic, right? Like, you see it where everyone's kind of like, who's gonna take care of this, who's gonna do that, but like, you're really limited in that game. This game gets, like, because of the higher complexity level, the higher amount of systems and stuff, there's just like more crazy things you can do. They're a little more in your control, and yeah, it's really fun, really fun. Okay, setup for this thing. Let's figure this out. Okay. After exploring on each board, okay, so we deal with the escalation when it comes up. We have no setup stuff, right? Yeah, no setup stuff until we got to level 2 difficulty. So we don't change this at all. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, good to know. All right. Okay. I think we're good to start, right? I don't think I missed anything. Got our 4 fear, 3 blight. I don't think anything else. Okay, let's do it. So growth options, we're allowed to pick 2 with this spirit, which I would think is super fun. But when you pick a growth option that has multiple things in the growth option, you can choose which order to do them in. This one doesn't really matter. But yeah, you don't really have to worry too much. But you can choose like this one before this one or whatever. I like gaining a power card with this guy early. Gaining a power card early is cool. And depending on the power card I see, I'll then choose like which line we kind of uncover first. Because if like getting Moon going, or we don't get a good power card, I might want to see Moon to help us get like better power cards off this ability. But we're definitely taking off a presence. We're obviously not reclaiming our cards. That's silly. And I don't think we need the 2 energy, but again, that's where I like to see the power card first. Because then maybe getting money is what's needed. And we'll do a minor power card, as I should have said. And then we'll move a presence out. That's what I think. And then on the first turn, based on that power card, we'll choose. I've done it where I don't do the power card first, and I just gain money. Because he can use money with his ability to add extra strife. But I can also get money if I keep a card. But having 2 Moon right now and 2 air is like impossible, because I only have these cards with 2 moons. So trying to get the second level of this ability open right away, you can't, because you don't have a second air on these cards. Like, you need 2 moons. So like what you do is uncover this one, I find, unless I can get a power that has a moon. Then I'm able to start really making this power rock here. That's my theory. But also, because all of these abilities need 3 symbols, going to the 3rd card play really quick, I feel like is another solution. But then again, you need the cards. So I feel like gaining a minor power right now helps with this path too, right? Again, I'm not an expert. This is just my experience playing 3 games with this guy. Oh, the initial explorer. I knew. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I knew I'd forget something. All right. So we got mountains. So we're exploring. Thank you. Thank you. I knew I'd forget something. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I played. But this one will explore out of here. This one out of here. Okay. So mountains is a thing. After normal build step on each land matching a build card. So on the next round, or this round, when they build, and then after the build, in each land matching a build card, so in these two mountain spaces, we gather one town from a land not matching. So obviously, like, if the build's in the mountains, so it'll be, you know, build a town, and then one of the locations is going to gather this town. So we got to keep that in mind. So we can maybe mess with the get rid of this town or stop these guys from building would be really cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. But again, random power time. We also, like, this guy has like cool strife abilities. I should have went over these cards too. So Incite the Mob, cost 1, it's slow, has these symbols. One invader with strife deals damage to other invaders. And then you get a fear per invader destroyed by this power. This card is also slow. This adds a strife, really cool. So these cards like work together well, I find. Then we have two other cards here. We have a fast power. This one's the over-enthusiastic arson it kept mentioning. It's fast, one range, target any land. You destroy a town. Oh, that's awesome. Until you read the rest of the card, and it says discard the top card of the minor power deck. If it provides fire, 1 fear, 2 more damage, and add a blight. So you're trying to light fires here and cause trouble, but every now and then one of the buildings you destroy, I guess, you know, the electrical work, you know, starts a little fire or something. So yeah. So we're trying to line up like air, fire, and moons. But again, if we can get 3 air going, we can add more strife. And I tried one time getting a 3 beasts going. It was pretty cool. And focusing on the beasts. And this tiger card can help add beasts sometimes and move them around. So you could go kind of cool with the beasts and hope the event cards and stuff kind of work in your favor. But it's more gambling on the variability. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. But okay. So we're going to gain a minor power. GG says, grab a power and don't look back. All right, no problem. Let's do it. So we're doing minor power, right? So we're doing this growth option right here, okay? We take 4 cards, and let's check them out. What do we get? Please get, oh, we got a whole bunch with symbols we like. Okay, that's what I always look at first. Whenever I draw from this deck, instantly I look at these and kind of like, do they have symbols I'm looking for? And we're looking for beasts maybe as a nice to have, air especially, moons, fire, those are good. The more fire we take out of the deck, I guess the less fire we'll see. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't work like that in this game, really. Then I start looking at the cards that have symbols first. But anyways, we'll just look at them in this order here. So Bats Scout for Raids by Darkness. So another slow power. It's cost 2, range 2, target any land. For each Dahan, 1 damage to towns and or city. 1 damage to town or cities. Or 1 fear and gather up to 2 Dahan. So this will help us move Dahan around. Okay. I like that it has a moon on it and everything, but... Okay. Oh, look at this one. Scour the land. We need a sacred site, which we don't have yet, but it's good to know. We might need it. Destroy 3 towns and all explorers. Add 1 blight. Now, no. No. But air, we have 3 air. We'll get that going, and this could be a fast power. But again, I don't think that's good with this guy. Like adding more blight, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, Purifying Flame. Need a sacred site again, so we'll have to start focusing on it if we go this way. Target any land. It's slow though. Man, these slow powers kill me. 1 damage per blight. Okay, so if blight got out of control, that would help us. And if target lands a mountain or sands, you may instead remove 1 blight. But remember, after one of your powers removes blight, destroy one of your presents. Ignore this rule for let's see what happens. Yeah, I can't do this blight removal either, right? Like that will kill our presence. Maybe later in the game it wouldn't be so bad if we have lots of presents out there, but when we need sacred sites, like that's bad because we'll have trouble keeping sacred sites on the board, right? Bird's Cry Warning. So this is our fast card. It has air, but no moon or fire. Oh, it has beast though. Okay, range 3, fast power, but you have to target a land with Dahan. The next time Dahan would be destroyed and target land, destroy 2 fewer, or push up to 3 Dahan. It's not bad, right? Like, we need to use the Dahan to help fight back at things. It's kind of like a defense card a little bit. it also helps, these kind of fast cards, they help when the event deck tries to destroy Dahan, right? The next time Dahan would be destroyed in target land, destroy 2 fewer. So it can help you against not just attacking, but the event card screwing you around, right? Oh man, let's see here. Let's see here. So yeah, I don't know which one. I don't know. I don't know if we can fit them all here. I didn't zoom out enough. Oh, let's just do it here. So yeah, I don't know which one to do. But I'm leaning towards the fast one. But let's think about the slow powers, because we have a whole bunch already. So maybe we can just worry about the slow phase, right? I feel like... I don't know. The bats card would be okay. I feel like the 2 blight ones are out. Like, I can't do it. I can't. It's just too much. Too much blight. I'm sorry. This one, though. This one, like, might be okay. Because we could get rid of, like, towns if we get the Dahan together. Like, this will help us move Dahan. We already have a way to move Dahan, hopefully soon. So if we use the Dahan and use them properly, if we get ahead of the game, that's just slow phase, right? But again, the beast token will help us use the beast to fight. Or the beast symbol. But this one also helps us keep Dahan alive and helps move them around also. But I like that word damage right there. Anyone have any suggestions? What you would pick maybe? Am I crazy eliminating the other 2? I feel like going with the fast one. Cause like the way I work, like I can't think ahead that much sometimes. I just get confused. But we could push some Dahan around ahead of time, get them into a spot where combat's about to happen, and you know, maybe throw some strife on the board, and we're able to have the Dahan in the proper position, ready to fight. Kind of wish it was gather, but push is okay too. Now sun can kind of help us. We do have 1 sun. Can help us here. I think we'll go with the birds. Going with the birds. Okay. Okay, we got our power. Based on that, I don't know if we go... I think we do it the Dahan movement here. So if I'm looking at the board and we uncover this one, we can start pushing Dahan right now and get them in the mountains ready to deal some trouble. I can push them from here too. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take off 1 off the bottom. Put a presence out there. We'll only get 1 money though. So I think I don't worry about... I'll play free cards. I'll just start with this little pairing, I think. Maybe I'll put this here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I don't know. This is tough with this guy. Okay. So we'll play these cards. We'll get our 1 money. Woo! We now can push a Dahan. I'm going to... how do we do this? Let's push 1 here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put my presence up here, because then I can push these Dahan out too at some point. Yep. All right. Okay, on to fast powers. Do we have 2 air, 1 fire, 1 moon. 1 moon. Okay. So we're gonna do this little ability here. We gotta choose a land up to 1 range away where there's invaders. You know what? I think I choose this one. I think I choose number 8. This is a tough part, man. You have no idea. No idea what is going to happen here. Or here, or wherever. Like, I'm afraid to choose this land. I want to choose mountains. I'm thinking mountains because maybe it pushes this guy out. Maybe it destroys him. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. I have no idea. But this is part of the fun. Hey, Kanji. Don't listen to Brian. Everyone in chat, ignore Brian W, except for if he tells you to hit the like button. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't listen to him. I think he works for whatever the publisher is of this game, which I can never remember. I don't know. No idea. It's not on the book. And I don't have the lid here. Anyways, all right. So we don't have to? Oh, you guys are horrible. All right. So let's, I'm going to choose land 8 here. And we're going to do the first power, okay? So it's within 1 range. And it's going to the fast, and there's invaders there. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. You got also listen to me says subscribe too. Here we go. Here's our major power. Again. We're just doing the text box. Okay, 2 fear. Okay, that's good. 2 fear. If target land is mountain or jungle, it's mountains. Defend 3. Oh, that doesn't do anything. You see how sometimes it just comes up and doesn't really help you too much? At least 2 fear is pretty awesome sauce. I'll take it. I'll take 2 fear. If we had an extra moon, we now could choose to keep this card by trashing another card we have, like completely leaving our deck or our hand or whatever. But we don't. So there is going to be a defend 3. I'm just going to use my little die to remind me. Okay, a defend 3. Just in case something happens here, we have defend 3. Okay, so that's just discarded. Okay, so that's this little power done. Okay, it wasn't bad. That didn't like screw us really, but it didn't get rid of this little guy that I wanted. But hey, that's part of the luck of the draw. Okay, that's all of our fast powers we can do. Pretty sure. So now we go on to these jerks. No, what do? We don't have a blighted island. Event's just going to get discarded. Let me just move those. We just discard the first event because first round. No fear cards. Okay, then we go on to these guys. So no ravage, obviously. Now build. So we know we're going to have a build here and a build here. And then after the build, in each land matching a build card, gather 1 town from a land not matching a build card. In board, then land order. So I think we do land 5 first, and we gather this one in here. And then we choose 8, but there's no town to gather from there. That's annoying. Okay, sure thing. All right, that's that. Explore time. Wetlands. Explore. Okay. Sam, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tricks, yeah. So fun. Okay. So that's done. Then we're gonna go to slow powers, which I actually play with the spirit. Interesting. So let's start by adding a strife, which these are the ones that stop the attacking in the ravage. So we know some ravaging is going to happen in the mountains. I feel like we put one on a building here, on a town, I should say. Okay. And then here we have one, and oh yeah, I can spend 1 money to add another one. Adjacent. I don't need to. But maybe I do. Or I just save this money for card plays next time. I'm debating putting one here, but I don't think I need to yet. But again, if jungle starts coming up, I probably look back and wish I did, but I think we'll get another chance to do it. Yeah, I'll save the money. Money is precious here. Money is precious. And I have cards that cost money, so I might only get 1 money next turn. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So what we're going to do is 1 invader with strife deals damage to other invaders. So he's going to deal us 2 damage, I'll say, to this town. We'll destroy the town. We get 1 fear. But then it says 1 fear per invader destroyed by this power. So we get an additional fear. And boom, we get our first fear card. Just like that. See, Eric is good. Eric voted for the other spirit. So thank you, Eric. Eric's on my side here. James says, so far I've only done the PC version, but I'm going to buy it for sure. Oh, like you're going to buy the physical game? Man, I don't know. I don't know. This game. Okay, so that's done. And that's slow powers. Okay, clean up. We'll just get our reminder tokens off here. Okay, done. These will go to our discard. Okay. What are we doing now? I think we're definitely adding presents. We could do 3 card plays. Would that be good? We could do the 3 card plays already, or we can start getting a second moon going, which will help us maybe keep a power card and get rid of another one. We could get another power card, but I don't think so yet. I might just do money and presents. So obviously I'll do presents first if I'm gonna do this bottom one, because then I get 1 money for every card play I've revealed, so I'd get 3 money instead. Then we kind of just have a little pool of money to play with. I do want to get another power card though, but I think we'll wait on that. Presents. Let's put it up here. I think. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know. So much unknown with this guy. All right, so I'll gain 3 monies. 3 monies. Okay. We can play 3 cards now. We can also push a Dahan. We know there's ravaging happening in the mountains. So here and here, we know this little guy's blocked from doing damage, we hope. So this land's kind of okay, but again, event can really mess with you. This one up here, it's going to do 3 damage right now, which will kill the Dawn, create blight. So I feel like, oh, I don't have 3 air. That's a bad play on my part. Maybe I do gather another power, looking for another air, because if I'm going to play 3 cards, if I can get another air in the fast phase, I can strife over here. Which, maybe that should be the play, right? Yeah, maybe I don't do the presence, but then I still do the presence, right? Just to get this uncovered, but then I get a power instead. But then I'd only have 2 money. Oh, I forgot to get the money for this too. So I would just be at 2 money. The only problem is if I draw another power card that has air on it and it costs money, I have to get a free one, right? And I might not get that. That way I can play 3 air. I can add a strife and stop this guy from doing damage. But I shouldn't have to worry too much because I have a way to destroy a town. So maybe I just go that route, right? Maybe I just go with this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so we should have 5 money if I take this growth option, another money from here, play 3 cards. That's all I have in my hand. Let's see what happens. Get out of here, Sam. Get out of here. We got okay last time. Let's see what happens we did in the first round. We got 2 fear out of it, and the defendant at a matter. I have 1 too many energy. Did I spend 1 last turn? Oh, I did. You're right. I forgot to spend last turn. Yeah, I forgot about this, right? I forgot about this. Thank you, John. I thought so. Okay, so I got 3 right here, 1 from here. Okay. Okay, yep, let's do it. Okay, so let's pay for our cards, which I normally do. I just forgot, obviously. Got too excited. Okay, we're pushing a Dahan. I just don't know which one. I'm debating pushing this one here to help deal with this little fight that's going to happen. So 2 damage will wipe these guys out. They're building into wetlands, so I'll need some Dahan there. I don't have Dahan down here though. Maybe the fear card helps us kill this guy, or the event card or something with the beast. That would be awesome. Oh, we won't get to stop the build, right? Because this is slow. Ah. We also have a way we could push more Dahan, or we can just keep Dahan alive. Like, I don't need to play this card unless I need the air for this though, right? Yeah, so I should. I don't need to play this card is what I don't need to do, but then I do just for the elements. Damn it. Yeah, this is why maybe I should have grabbed a power card, but that's okay. All right. Jack says, so excited to see you bring Spirit Island back to the table. I've been obsessing over it after my first play 2 weeks ago. This game, I'm telling you, like, this game would be on the list I would make if I had like 5 games to choose to keep for like the rest of time. Like, the value that's in this game, with or without expansions, especially with expansions though, but yeah, it's like so much content, so much replayability. It's crazy if you like the game, of course. But personally, like, if I had to pick like even maybe 3 games off my shelf to keep and never play any other game, I think this would be one of them. Yeah, I just have never seen something other than maybe Mage Knight that like, you know, or Cloudspire. These 3 games, Cloudspire, Spirit Island, and Mage Knight, are all like burn my brain the same way. Have all the same like kind of puzzly stuff to them. It's just obviously Mage Knight, like, setup, learning it, relearning it, it gets a little crazy. But again, if you're only taking so many games, and then Cloudspire, like, again, I wouldn't want to lug that around for the end of time. But I mean, it's amazing. This is definitely a stuck on a desert island game. Yes, exactly what I think of. Yes, 100%. It's just like so much, like every time you play, it's just so crazy. And all different combinations of stuff. It's awesome. And like people who love like Wingspan and Terraforming Mars and that Arc Nova and stuff for the like unique deck, right, of crazy things. There's like multiple in this game, and like just how you draft from them is like, it just like changes the game every time you play. It's so good. So good. All right. So you like that stuff in Wingspan and in those games. This game was doing it too, so yeah. Anyways, all right. Okay. I just don't know. We're gonna let's see what happens. I just don't know where. I feel like I do it here on 1. I feel like we do it on 1. Anyone has any suggestions? What my plan is, let's just do it in kind of like a loose order here. So I'm gonna destroy a town here. And then we discard the top card of the minor power deck. So it doesn't matter, like we'll see a different card based on doing a different order, but I feel like I'm gonna do that there no matter what. It's risky, it could add blight, which is fine. But if it does, it would damage all these guys here and they're totally gone. And we get a fear out of it. If we don't get the blight and stuff, this explorer is still there. That's kind of annoying, but we then can use this card a little more freely going forward. So I think I just do this one anyway on here, because we're gonna do that no matter what. Unless I want to use, let's see what happens first, gamble off the ability on the top one. I could do it here, which maybe, I don't know, maybe it destroys a town, maybe it does damage, maybe it defends. Like, I don't know. That's the problem. You never know. but we could do it first to know if we need to do that one there. But then I don't really have anywhere else to do this card, so I don't want it to kind of go to waste. I mean, technically I could destroy this thing here, but then I do not want Blight to hit a place that's already blighted, because then it cascades, and we don't want to go there. And then this one about destroying Dahan and protecting Dahan, I was going to just do it here in case the event screws us with Strife or something. But we also could just push some Dahan, which I could like push this one out of here to prepare for next round or something. Or like push this one out of here to prepare. Yeah. Did I push this turn? I did, right? Yeah. I think I pushed one in here. Okay. So yeah, let's do the overenthusiastic arson. John B in the chat says it perfectly. The fast slow power split adds an order of magnitude brain burn. Yes. Yeah, having all these, like this spirit especially, like you're gathering based on elements and cost and stuff. So sometimes you just have to take a lot of slow and fast powers and mix them, make them work. And yeah, that can be a little crazy trying to line that up. But yeah, in general in the game, it's just amazing. Matthew, this is a game, it's a little complex, right? So it's hard to understand at first, but it is a game. Take your time with it. There are basic spirits in the core set to play that have super simplified rules. They even have, and again, we like talked about this a couple years ago in the streams, but I know not a lot of people know, like, you know, this game, not everyone owns this game, you know? There is, hold on. Right here. So the 4 spirits in the base set have these little cards. Oh no, are these the ones? Yes. They're like predetermined cards. So if you to save you from having to like understand these powers and how it all works to help you learn, you just pick one of these 4 starter spirits. And so I recommend Lightning Swift Strike, super cool spirit. Then it tells you during setup to go grab these cards out of the decks. So every time you grab a power, you just grab this one. Then next time you grab a power from the deck, instead of drawing 4 cards, you just grab the next power out of your pile. Until you get down to the 7th one. By then you should know, and you might not even gather more than 7 powers in the game. But it'll tell you like, forget a power, when to do it and stuff. So these help you. So if you're like overwhelmed by the giant deck of powers, minor and major, don't worry. And again, events aren't included in the base set. The base game is much more simplified, not using modules and things, not using these cards. There's ways to make this game a lot more simple for learning, but we are well past that on the channel, I feel. But I do have some videos linked below in the video description. If you look at some of our first playthroughs, I play the way more basic version to show the game how it comes out of the core set, how you can play. But even in the core set, the base game of Spirit Island, you can start mixing in modules and making it a little crazier. But it's not until you start buying expansions that it gets really nutty, just so you know. So yes, this might be overwhelming seeing all this stuff going on. But trust me, there is a way simpler game to play it and learn it and let it grow with you before you fill the game with all the complex systems, which is really neat. Really helps with teaching the game. Let me tell you, grabbing one of those 4 starter spirits, throwing the card at the player, given their predetermined power deck, just helps not overwhelm people learning the game. They have enough trouble trying to work with you and work in the playing power phase and stuff, which is great. And Eric says, I held off buying the game because of the complexity, but it wasn't that hard to get into. Still get destroyed usually. Yeah, it can be difficult, right? That's part of the fun, is like learning and mastering the game, right? But if you're okay with the challenge, you're willing to like keep learning and keep playing and keep it on the table every week, you know, like just going, you know, back to it and trying to get better. And then you can start cranking the difficulty and stuff. Yeah, you get a lot of value out of it. But again, if you don't like the style, and you know, run, because yeah, you're not going to get much play out of it if you're not a fan of the thinkiness and you know, some of the variability and stuff some people don't like. All right, so we're destroying this town. We're overenthusiastic arson. We get a fear. Okay, we're going to discard the top card of the minor power deck. It does not have fire. Does not have fire right here. Okay, so we discard that. So we do not do the rest of the card. There's no, we didn't start any fires, so we're okay. No blight, no damage, no fear. Sometimes I want that though. Like it wouldn't be bad to kill this guy, but one less blight on the board is not a bad thing. Okay. I think we'll leave this for now. Let's do, let's see what happens, right? I have 2 air, 1 fire. I have 2 fire, actually. And I only have 1 moon, so we can't keep the card. I really need to uncover this next, so we can start keeping the card we draw. So we're going to choose land 1 up here, this wetlands. And hopefully we can kill this guy, and he won't build there. But if he does, it's okay. We got some Dahan there, hopefully to fight him. But yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, the neighboring town thing. Yeah, this town should get destroyed, so we shouldn't have to worry about building and then gathering towns. Whatever the heck's going on with that. Here we go. Minor power. So if target land is jungle or wetlands, it is 1 fear and 1 damage. Boom, we hit. We hit. 1 damage, kills this guy. All right, this is going good so far. If we had 3 beasts, we could do an extra damage. We don't need to. We only have 2 beasts, actually. We're missing 1 here. We don't get the elements off the card. I wish, but we don't. Man, that worked out good. Yeah, but sometimes you just draw and it's like so annoying when it's limited like that and it's like doesn't hit. Super frustrating. But we got it. I don't think I would want to keep that card anyway, so that's pretty good. Did we get the fear? I don't think we did. 1 fear, 1 damage. Boom. So now we're going to prevent the build there, hopefully. Man, that's good. Okay. This one, it says the next time Dahan would be destroyed in target land, destroy 2 fewer, or we can push 3. I feel like we want to keep this one here so we can fight this guy back and kill him. These guys will take care of these guys, hopefully. Maybe we start pushing out of here. Yeah. Let's push these guys from here. Hope the event doesn't screw us with destroying them, but I think that's what we'll do. So we'll push them here so then next turn we can use this ability and push like one or 2 into here for the eventual ravage. Get your fear, okay. Yeah, I think that's, I think I did get it, John. I know there's a delay. Hopefully we got it. Hey, Greg. All right. Hey, Ultravioleta. All right, so that's our fast powers all done, I'm pretty sure, because we don't have 3 air. We don't have 3 air. We don't have 3 sun. We don't have 3 fire. And we don't have 3 beasts. So I'm sucking at the card synergy here for this ability. So this one is, oh, we need to discard this one, right? Discard and redraw if not playing against Kingdom of France. We are not playing against France. So we're just going to discard that one. And we'll get this one. So we are on a healthy island. So cities rise. On each board, in the land with the most towns, replace 2 towns with 2 cities. If there is only 1 town, instead replace it with 1 city. Bugger. Okay. So this one has the most towns, only plays with towns. So we replace it, which I believe the strife just stays. And now there's a city, just like that. That sucks. But I think we're still good for the Dahan fighting there. But let's keep reading the card. So we don't do this one because it's not a blighted island. Then beast chased off homesteaders. On each board, push up to two explorers or towns from a land with beasts. You know what I'm going to do? Let me just do this. Where's my mouse? I'm just going to move this out of the way so we can see the, do it the slowest way possible. Just so we can see the board as we're reading cards. That kind of makes sense, right? All right, let's do that for now. I don't know if that's good, but okay. So on each board, push up to 2 explorers or town from a land with beasts. So we can push this one here, right? So that stops a build. Careful defense. When invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan, defend 2. Defend 2. Why not? Why not? So that's a good pull, right? That was a good pull. Now we go on to fear. Remember, we have a fear card. So what's the fear card going to do for us? We're only at terror level 1. Each player adds a strife in a land with presence. Yes, I want strife. That's good. That's good. But the only problem is, everywhere that I have presence where I would add strife, they're going to die. I don't have presence here. That kind of sucks. But we'll do it anyway. Oh, and anytime one of your powers adds... Oh, that's not a power. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to add strife. I don't know, to this guy. Sure. So that sucks. I need to get my presence here. I should have done that. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Spencer. Very excited for this. Spirit Island is on my shelf of opportunity. Yes. Get it out and play it. Play at the basic level like I just talked about. Use one of the starter spirits, the little starter card, build your deck, go nuts. It's so fun. Okay. So that's the fear card done. On to Ravage Mountains. So this guy will just remove the strife token. He does no damage, even though there is a defense there. Dahan's going to hit him back, kill him. This one here, this little strife token goes away, stops the damage from the city. This guy hits for 1, but it's defend 2, so he hits for nothing. So the Dahan don't take any damage. Now the Dahan hit back for 4. 3 of it goes here, 1 of it goes here. We destroyed a city, 2 more fear. Boom, reset it. That gets us a fear card. Boom. Shelf of sham opportunity. Nice. Okay, then we go to wetlands. There's nobody home, no build. Nobody home here, no build. We got super lucky there off of the event. And the let's see what happens. That worked good. Okay, now after the build, after a normal build step, in each land matching the build, gather 1 town. There is no towns on the board to gather to the wetlands, so we don't worry about that. Then we explore. Jungle. Jungle. Let's see. Yep, they're definitely exploring here. And, oh, no explore here, right? Because there is no city or town, no building or no ocean adjacent to these guys. So, no build here. We're kind of wrecking it based on some crazy pulls so far. This looks really good for round 2, right? All right. So we shift these over. Down the line they go. Slow power phase. We're going to target a land. So this one will target a land 1 range away, any land from where we have presence. So I assume we target here, which is definitely 1 away from our presence. And we get a fear if invaders are present. So yeah, I'll definitely get a fear. If you can gather a beast, do so, then push an explorer. So I think I have to do that. So I gather this guy. Now I push an explorer. I think I push one of these to the wetlands so that they get killed. I'm gonna have to reclaim. Yeah, I can reclaim next turn. I have the money for it. I can move a presence into here to push a Dahan back into a wetland. I think I'll put this guy here. That way we can hopefully push a Dahan there and deal with them on the Ravage. I feel is the way to do that. Hopefully. Then what? Otherwise you add a beast. Nope, we didn't do that. Okay. So now we'll clean up, throw our money away, throw our cards to the discard pile. Okay. Remove our little reminder tokens. Okay, then we do a growth option. So I have no cards. They're all gone. So we're going to spend 1 to pick this growth option to reclaim cards. Okay, we have all our cards back. Then we are going to move a presence. I think I'm going to move... We can only move it 1 range. I'm going to put it in here, this one here. Just for Dahan movement purposes. Then which other growth option? I feel like we get the moon going, right? So we add presence. We don't need cards. Money, we'll get 1 money, but we can play 3 cards. So we just can't play all 3 1-cost cards. I think that's okay though, because I want to play 3 air, and we can do that with just by spending 2 money. All right, so let's move a presence. And do those 3 cards have moons? No, they don't. Okay, so we are going to place a presence, and we're going to place it. Actually, we can place it here, and then we can push a Dahan from here instead. Oh, actually, let's push this Dahan. He's over here doing nothing. Let's push this Dahan in here. Yeah, we'll do that with this push a Dahan thing. Now we have an extra moon all the time, which is good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then we get our money. Should do that first. Greg, thank you so much for becoming a producer. Thank you for clicking the join button down below. Thank you for the support. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you're new to our producers, do not forget to link your Patreon to your YouTube account, and you should automatically get pulled into our producer Discord. But if you want to avoid that, I totally understand. There's some crazies in there. Just kidding. They're all great. All right. Thank you so much, Greg. Much appreciated. Okay. Card play time. I love the streams. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay. So we are going to, so we know the wetland is going to fight. We know the jungle is going to build, but the jungle actually gets blocked from a build because of this. Oh, I think we're like really positioned to like end the game really quick here if it doesn't get crazy. So let's just do the whole strife combo thing we did before, because that gets us 2 air, only costs 1, and then we just need 1 more card with air to be able to strife again, but I don't think we really need to. Oh, if we do another beast card, we can do damage with the beast, but only 2. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll save these. We'll save these cards for later. Yeah. Okay. So 1 more money. All right. Let's put our fast card here. Okay. So fast power time. I'm going to choose Bird's Cry Warning. I'm going to do this card right now, and I'm going to do the top part. Next time, Dahan would be destroyed in the target land, destroy 2 fewer. I'm actually going to do it here to protect these Dahan in case some craziness happens from the event or from our card flip for this power, to protect them in there. I've seen that go really bad before, actually. Okay. So this power is happening here. Okay. So hopefully that'll remind us not to kill Dahan if they're destroyed. Okay. Agreed, Greg. Yes, chat is some of the best part. I agree. I'm only joking around. You guys are all awesome. Okay. Now, so that was 1 fast power. Let's do this one. I think, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's do it right here in this big one right here. Here we go. So remember, we ignore the elements, we ignore the range. This is definitely within 1 range of a presence. It's fast. We're doing it. Invaders are here. Here we go. Gather up to 3 Dahan. So we have to do that. Oh no. Oh, I already used this. No. Look at this, sucks. So I have to gather 3, up to 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is so bad. I shouldn't even done this power. This is super greedy. Look at it. And I have to do it. And an or becomes an and. So and if target land has Dahan, 1 fear and push an explorer and a town. So now I have to push this jerk. No! No, no, no. Why? Why? All right, so, oh. Stupid. Okay, let's push it here, I think. We can add some strife to these guys with this, or add strife to one of them. So stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this power. It would all be over if I just didn't get greedy and try to show this stupid random crap. This is why this guy is can be annoying. All right, anyways. All my Dahan are on the same space for some weird reason. And I already played this power. I should have saved this power. So then I could just push some out of there. But I got screwed. Okay. Yep. All right. That's cool. That's cool. No worries. No worries. It's all good. We're all good. Okay. Fast power over here. We have 3 air. So we are going to add a strife. We're going to add one to one of these dummies. We have 3 beasts. So we are going to... Oh, I can choose to keep that card now, right? If I want. Do I do it? Yeah, maybe I do it, right? Because I have enough moons, right? I have 1, 2, fire, air. So should I keep this card? I can just keep it and get a money. I might as well. I'll just replace something. It doesn't have air on it, though. That is kind of a little scary. But it has fire. I can do the fire thing off this more, and sun. Yeah, maybe I replace this one. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. And when you keep it, you get to actually gain an energy also. And then I'll just get rid of this card. It's gone. Okay, one of my innate ones. Because we might need to gather. I don't know. Or if target lane has Dahan, 1 fear and push, might be powerful. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just take it anyway. Just mainly for the money. Oh, okay. So that power's done. We go to Blighted, no event. Oh man, come on. All right. So new species spread, new plants and animals brought by the invaders damage the local ecology. You may, so we either have to do this or this. Let's see if, I always look at the second one first to see if it's even possible. 4 energy per player, but aided by moon, which we have 1, 2. So I only need to spend 2 energy, but I only have 1, but I can, I forget how much you get for, we could get a +1 towards each cost that element you have in play. Gain +2 by discarding a power card from hand with that element. Or we can get +4 by forgetting a card with that element. But I don't have one in hand. And to forget one means I lose access to one of these in play, which I can't do. So I'm going to ignore this second part unless we really desperately need to do it. So let's read the first part. For each board, discard the top minor power. If it is fast, add a blight to a land with a city or town. After resolving this card, return it to the event deck under the top 2 cards. And if we want to avoid that completely, we can lose a card that we have. Oh, we can discard this one from play, right? Is that legit? Or does it have to be from hand? Oh, from your hand to your discard. Well, I don't think these are my hands, so that doesn't work. Or 1 fear per player. 1 fear per player on each board. Add 1 beast to a land with a city or a town. New plants and animals, it's the chickens. I got Trickster. Okay, so we are going to, I guess we'll just do the first one. For each board, discard the top minor power. So yeah, it definitely fits with our theme here today of discarding powers and randomly seeing what happens. So if it's fast, of course it's fast. That would have been a nice card. Sucking Ooze. Yum, yum, yum. So it's fast. So we add a blight to a land with a city or town. So it has to be here. And when that gets added, we destroy a presence, right? So that's gone. Actually, we'll just throw this up here. Okay. After resolving this card, return it to the event deck under the top 2 cards. So 1, 2, Oh yeah, we got to finish resolving it. I'll just put that there. Okay. Then we have new disease. On half the boards, rounded up, so we only have one board in play. Add a disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders. Do 2 damage to Dahan there. Oh, come on, man. But we get to protect them, right? Yeah, so we choose here. We add another disease, right? Yeah, that's the only land I have that has Dahan and invaders. Do 2 damage to Dahan there. So I'll do 2 damage to one of these guys. But remember, we're protecting them. The next time Dahan would be destroyed in target land, destroy 2 fewer. So this guy's not getting destroyed. And then, offerings of pattern and dance. Each spirit with at least 2 Dahan among all its lands gains 1 energy. This would have been my land, but I just lost a presence there because I put a blight there. So I don't have any Dahan amongst my lands. So I get nothing. And then this card will go under these top 2 cards. Fun times. Ben just says, what game do you like better, Spirit Island or Cloudspire? Depends on the day. But for solo play, I would probably say Spirit Island because setup and cleanup is just so much easier. But multiplayer, I don't know. Multiplayer, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think Cloudspire takes longer to teach to players at the table. To get a game of that to the table takes longer to play at the table. So I don't know. If you're valuing those things, but if we're just talking about from start of play with a bunch of players that know what they're doing to the end, I don't know. I'd probably like Cloudspire better. But again, it depends what mode you're playing in, right? So like if we're comparing cooperative mode in Cloudspire versus this, that's a whole different game. Solo and both are different. And then the multiplayer in Cloudspire, the base game, is really just PvP. This game is fully cooperative. So it's hard to compare those two. I don't know if I would, but they are on the same like complexity level. But yeah, cost-wise and stuff, man, I don't know. But yeah. But I love both and I own both, so I would never choose. But if I had to pick one to pull off the shelf, just depends on the day. Like if I'm playing solo, it's probably this now just because setup's quicker. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Okay, so we just did our event. We do have a fear card. Terror level 1. Each player removes 1 explorer / or town from a land with beasts. Only have this land with beasts, and they ran away, so I can't do that. That did nothing. Okay, that's fine. All right. So yeah. Ravage. So these guys will go to Ravage. They go to do 2 damage, but this guy actually just loses the Strife token and is prevented. And then, so they only do 1 damage, which doesn't add Blight, doesn't do anything. There's no Dahan to fight back, unfortunately. Oh, did I forget to move? No, I didn't, right? No, I think I didn't. I can't remember. I think I did. I moved out of this here. Yeah, and then they got gathered. Yeah. Okay. Jungle. Jungle goes to build here, but there's nobody there. This one just loses a disease token, so it doesn't build. After the normal build, it would try to gather a town, but there are no towns on the board. And then we go to explore. Coastal lands. So definitely here. Yeah, they're all going to explore. Yeah. So close, so close. So now slow powers. Oh, these guys are shuffling over. Okay, we're gonna add a strife. I guess on this city. We can spend 1 to add another strife somewhere. I don't know if that's worth it. But maybe we do it. I'm gonna spend 1. Then I don't have the 1 for recovering. No, I think I add the strife. I think I do it here. No, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm saving energy. All right. And then, so I added a presence. And then one invader with presence deals damage to other invaders. So this guy's going to do 3 damage, but there's only 1 explorer here. But I do get a fear out of that. I was debating putting the strife here, so this guy could damage another guy, but this is a little wonky here. Hmm. Hmm. It's a weird one. It's weird what happened here. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Now what to do? What to do? Here it's taken care of for the ravage. It's the building in the wetlands that I'm worried about. If we can get this guy off here, that'd be cool. But I don't have a way. I think either recall or I look for a new card. The only problem is I might not get the symbols I need. And right now these are only 2 cards. I feel like I recall here. But I want to get a power also. Like I need more cards, right? If I'm playing like 3 cards a turn, I only have 5 cards. It's like a little messy, right? I know I shouldn't have done we see what happens. That screwed me big time. Yeah, Fiend Comedian. We played Mage Knight on this channel before and Spirit Island a bunch of times. Yeah, you're gonna. I think you'll like Mage Knight if you get through the rules and learning it and stuff. It is on the same level of like thinky crunchiness of Spirit Island. Just a lot longer to learn and set up and all that kind of stuff, but still awesome. Still awesome. All right. I feel like recovery is the safe option, so then we have the right symbols, but I want to gain a power. We could do both. I could gain a power first and then recover, but I also want to get a presence off to start gaining money. Oh, see what happens. No, no. Look what happened to my Dahan. They were all nice and spread out, all strategically, and then boom, party happened. It's like there was a sale on jungle number 2 here, and all the Dahan rushed in. It was like Black Friday was happening here. There were some sales at the city, and they all came running in. All right. Yeah, this is tough. So I only have these 2 cards. I could recover. But I kind of want to get a new power card. I think I'm going to gain a power card. I think I'm gaining a power. They roll deep, yes. They do roll deep. All right, we're going to gain a minor power. Here we go. First card. Treacherous Waterways. Does not have air, doesn't have moon, but it does have fire. Targeting mountain or wetland. I hate those restrictions. So we can stop some exploring or pushing. I mean, it's free. And we could push this guy out of here, because we are allowed to target wetlands or mountains. So this could help us, right now, help us get this guy from building there. Okay, that's possible. Possible. Okay. Let's check out Haunted by Primal Memories. So it's 1 cost. Does have air, does have moon. Yum, yum, yum. It's fast, but I have to have presence, a sacred site, I should say. But I can make that because I can either just add presence now or reclaim my cards and move a presence. And I could like move a presence onto another one to create a sacred site. So I can get a sacred site going pretty quickly, and it's up to range 2, which is amazing. I feel like I'm taking this card like before even reading any others. 1 fear, defend 3. If beasts are present, 2 more fear. I only have 1 beast on the board, but I mean, right now that could get me 3 fear off this card alone. And defending, which I don't need yet. But I could also target here to defend. I could defend right here and we can prevent... Oh no, they're not fighting yet. They're not fighting yet. That's later. This could help me in this situation though. Not this turn, but next turn. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. And it has the symbols I'm looking for. What do we got here? We have Sunset's Fire. Sunset's Fire flows across the land. Cost 1. It's slow. It has moon, sun, and fire, which I can put together to make things happen with my little why don't you and them fight, which could help my Dahan do some damage. And then it's slow though, but I could get some fear off this. 1 damage. You may pay 1 energy, deal 1 damage in adjacent land. Kind of lame. Kind of lame. Sacred Site only range 1. Not really a fan of that one. And what's this? Confounding Mists. 1 fear. Does have air. Just a range 1 defend. Or each invader added to target land this turn may be immediately pushed into an adjacent land. I probably just use this for defend 4 a lot. It's got air though. Okay, I got some choices here. These are not bad cards. I am going to gain 1 money this turn, so I will have 2 money. So I can play this card, and then whatever one I take. They all cost 1 or 0. I feel like this one, we go fear crazy, right? Defend 3 with fear. Oh, strafe. You do need defend, grass, ravage, or did I miss something? Oh, strafe. Oh yeah. Sorry. Strafe. Yes. I should kind of put them on stream so you guys can see them better, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'll kind of keep the miniatures off the strafe. Okay. Man. Fear is a win at this point? Yeah. Oh, yes, you're right. We only need 1 more card to get to terror level 2. There. All right, let's do it. Haunted by Primal Memories. Okay. Love it. Love it. Okay. So what we're going to do for a second one, so we did this, get Grain of Power. I think we're just going to add a presence. And we need a Sacred Site. So let's just add 1 to here. Yeah, we'll just do this one. So we have a Sacred Site right here in the middle, so it can reach like everything at range 2. I think it's really good positioning. Now we get 2 money. So if we need to get some extra strife going, we can. We got to pay for these 2 cards. Okay. We can push a Dahan, which I think we should do. Oh, we only have 2 air, so we can't add a strife. That's okay. We don't need 1 right now. We don't have 3 beasts. We don't have 3 fire. Yeah, why am I playing all 3 of these cards? I guess for the 2 air. Don't need to defend in the jungle that I know of, but I will anyway. Gathering. Yeah. Maybe let's re-look at these cards actually. Yeah, there's no beasts. No beasts for the quick and dirty damage, but we can't move them anyway. A fire. If we got a fire. We could do 1 invader and 1 Dahan deal damage to each other. So we could push a Dahan and then have them fight each other. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're just doing the fear thing. I'm just trying to be like efficient, like how you normally play if you knew it wasn't going to end soon. Okay, we're good. We will push a Dahan. I'm going to push 1. up in here. Break up the party a little bit. I'm not gonna let's see what happens, because I think I just need to do this card, right? From a sacred site, I'll choose here 1 fear, defend 3. Defend 3. If beast's present, 2 more fear. We get a fear card, and now we're at terror level 2, which if there's no buildings in play, we win. Okay. We have 1 fear, 1 generated fear. I don't need to destroy a town. I don't think I'm going to gamble on this one, but I could get 2 damage. Blight, though. Oh, I can't push from here because I don't have presence in there. I can't push. I can't push. That's not my land anymore. Not my land anymore. No pushing Dawn. Yep, no pushing Dawn. And I need to do the presence here for Sacred Site. So yeah, forget that whole thing. I can't do this right now. And I can't gather yet. Yep, that's fine. Okay. No, I'm not going to do this, right? I'm not I'm not doing this. Okay, so fast powers were done. Let's not mess around. Oh, I know there's events that could screw me up big time here. I know this. This is why I'm thinking in my head of trying to do everything super efficient, even just preparing for that. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. Land 1. We have enough, right? 2 air, 1 fire, 2 moon. So we can keep a card too. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, just for fun. Like, we're on stream here. Let's have some fun. All right, we're gonna do let's see what happens on land 1 with all these explorers. And then maybe we can still destroy a town if 1 happens. Maybe. Okay. 1 fear. Destroy an explorer. And we're going to add a, what's that called again? What are these ones? I forget what these are called. Wilds? Okay, a wild. Destroy one of these guys. Gain a fear. Okay, not bad. All right, not bad. Not bad. Okay, not bad. All right. Okay, so we don't need to destroy a town or anything. I'm just going to leave that. Just forget it. Okay. Oh, do we want to keep the card, actually? I think so, right? Yeah, let's keep the card and gain a money. Let's trash. Hmm. Can I forget cards in play? No, let's just forget the bird's cry warning. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. That will go here actually. And we'll take this power and then we get a money from it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did I just take cards back to hand? It's like this, right? Yeah. Yep. My bad. Okay. So, yeah, we did that. We got the energy. Okay. Done with the fast power stuff. No Blighted Island effect. Event. Stage 1. We're at stage 2. So, increasing aggression. Invaders do +1 damage per land when ravaging. Okay, we got to remember that. We got an outbreak here on each board. Weasel Lung outbreak. Add 1 disease to the jungle/wetland with the most towns or cities. So we get, man, disease is just going crazy over here. And then tend the land on each board. Remove 1 blight from a land with at least 2 Dahan. After one of your powers removes blight. This is not my power, right? It's not my power. I'm not punished for this one, right? I don't think so. Okay. Let me check if there's at least 2 Dahan here. Let me just check. Yeah, I think we do have 2 there. Stupid. All right, so we have to remember invaders do +1 damage. So it's this guy here, but he's got a strife on him, so he's not doing jack. And then we're gonna go fear card. Okay. We are at terror level 2. Each player adds 1 strife in a land with or adjacent to a beast token. Invaders skip their normal explore and build in lands with beasts. So we get extra strife on this guy. Okay, double strife. Got him. Got him. And also they would not explore there or build there, but build's already protected, but I don't think we're getting that far. Okay, Ravage. This guy is going to remove 1 strife token, and he's going to try to deal 4 damage, but the strife token makes it 0. We're defending there anyway, so it's like all covered. Then we're going to hit him back for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 damage to the city. Add strife, to the wetlands too. Each player adds strife in a land or adjacent to. Did I miss something? Oh, adjacent to. Sorry, yeah, duh. I missed the adjacent part. Okay, so this guy definitely gets destroyed. 2 fear, card generated. But I think because of terror level 2, we need no towns or cities. We win instantly once that city is destroyed. Right? Yep, I think we're good. All right. I think we can play another one. Yeah, we win. All right. So what we're gonna do? Let's just I don't know. I do have a stream at 6:30. I can play another one as long as it's like. Hopefully we can get one done in like an hour and a half. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. So let's reset quick. Let's play another one. Let's play another one. Oh yeah, what was the setup? 4 and this one, right? Here. Yeah, and we can play at level 2 now. Well, let's try level 2 for these guys. What the heck? Oh, up here. Blade. I didn't see the blight card, so we'll just leave that. These sphere cards, we'll make some new ones. Okay. Yeah. But I want to show you, like, man, sometimes this guy, like, I think we got lucky on the let's see what happens early that, like, really helped us. Like, sped up the fear, did the damage in the right spots. Like, we had a really good turn there because of, like, some of the randomness, the variability was, like, lucky in our favor. But I'm telling you, man, you can play games with this guy and just nothing works. It's, like, very frustrating. Or some blight cascades and, like, you didn't, like, you know, you got too risky and... Okay, so we got to do 2 fear on the bottom. 5 fear. Okay, let's see how quickly we can play this time. I play really slow. I know I do, especially on stream. I'm trying not to miss anything. But yeah, that's the only problem. Is I play slow on stream. I try not to play that way, like, but that's the fun of playing solo. Like, usually you don't have to worry. Because no players are waiting for you. And then when you're playing cooperative, like everyone's working together usually anyway, so. Okay. Okay. Let's just give the power deck. Oh, I'm getting messy. Sorry, I just need to take a drink. I mean, we can switch up the board, but I think I'll just leave it just for speed's sake. This guy goes where again? He goes here, lowest. Lowest numbered land with no printed setup icons. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We need a city here. We need a town here. Okay. Oh man, my piles are all messed up. Oh. All right, so yeah, we never even saw the escalation effect because we got the coastal card, right? As our first level 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're playing again. We're playing again. Let's do another game. We'll try to be quick with this one because we do have another stream at 6:30. So I have like another hour, an hour and a half. We can try to get it done. I think we'll do it. But I mean, I've seen games go super long with this guy. Just if things aren't going fast for you. But I'll try to take fast powers and try to be quick with the damage and fear. And I'll try to play it faster too. Because I was trying to like talk through everything, but yeah, I think you guys understand how he works. He's not that complicated. It's just like the betting on the randomness and like he's very choked for energy. So you gotta be like really careful, and like his reclaimed cards cost and cost a resource, so it's like hard. It's annoying. I didn't get a major power, right? So I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. The event deck, let's shuffle that up. Just do some quick. Yeah, the moving towns I was afraid of. But like what I thought with this, if the town moving happens, which I mean we'll probably see it happen this time. I was thinking it would cause me to use the arson card a little more and do some town destruction, which then could lead to more blight and all that stuff. So I was a little worried when I saw that the towns might be a problem. Where I'm like, but then again, like getting the extra damage off that arson card could be like destroying 2 towns at one time. So it might be good, right? But I gotta be careful where they're gathered to, because if it already has blight, that could be very scary. But it's cool. It's neat too with the strife and having them hit each other. That's kind of neat. Okay, so event deck, fear's done. This little deck here, we'll just do a quick and dirty. This one's out. Boom. Number 2. There. Okay, so we gotta still remember the after normal build step. Obviously the escalation effect. But now we're playing at level 2. So I've already set up the deck this way for the fear cards. More rural than urban. During setup on each board, add a town to land number 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And a town to land number 2. Oh, there's a party there. And one town to the highest numbered land without setup symbols. During play, when invaders would build a city in an inland land, instead they built 2 towns. We have another little level 2 reminder here that hopefully I remember. Yeah, we have a little level 2 reminder token here. Okay, so we need to add a town to the highest numbered land without setup symbols, which is 8. 8 right there. And then we'll explore. Mountain again? So that was the starting one last time, right? Come on, man. Hmm. Okay. Okay. It's a little different. A little different. This is a family channel. Yes. Okay. Feel free to let me know if I missed anything on setup. I think we did everything. I didn't need to shuffle this because we never even saw it. We rebuilt this. We have our 4 fear, 3 blight. I did the event deck shuffled. I didn't shuffle the major powers because we never drew one. And then I did that. I think I got everything on the board. 2 Dahan, City Dahan, Beast here, right? Our presence. 2 Dahan in a town, exploring. Okay. So I think we do it the same start, right? Major power, or sorry, minor power. And then we'll, based on that, choose whether we need money or presence. It worked good for us, but let's hope the deck is nice again. Oh, okay, here we go. What do we get? So instantly, I'm looking at air and moons and stuff over here, so that maybe when we get to 3 card plays, we can add strife. So we got Lure of the Unknown, where we can gather a explore a town fast, but only to a land without invaders. So that card could get sucky if things get out of control. But it does have like the 3, man, that's exactly what I'm looking for, is like that little mix, right? Doesn't have beast though, which I like the beast thing. These cards have beast, but they're slow. So anyways, that's the first one that I'm looking at. I don't know, this little part gets me a little worried. Call to trade. Costs 1 to play. That other one was free. Oh man, it's free too. Oh man. Lure is top 10 minors for sure. Is it? Yeah? I mean, early game, that sounds crazy, right? It's just this kind of scares me later. But again, I'm getting these things, like just seeing that alone, like is what I want, right? Okay, let's check. Call to trade. It's fast, 2 range, half to target a land with Dahan. You may gather a Dahan. So it's like you can only pull Dahan into a land with Dahan. If the terror level is 2 or lower, gather a town, and the first ravage in target land this turn becomes a build there instead. I don't know. Doesn't have, I mean, it has air, but doesn't have like moon or fire or beast or sun or fire. Or sorry, I already said fire. Or sun, I should say. Then this one here. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Diego, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Take the free lure speedrun. Yeah, true. Yeah, we are trying to be fast, right? So this one is a slow power. Doesn't have air. I need to also have a sacred site. Is slowing down builds, or we can get fear and add strife. I like the way the strife works. And we can do both if we go beast route. And again, we have an ability that needs beast, so this would not be bad for that. It just doesn't have the air, but it has these 2 symbols, which is good. And then the last one is Guardian Serpents. So it's cost 1, it's fast. I can target myself. I add a beast to, a beast in one of target spirit's islands. If target spirit has a sacred site in that land, defend 4 there. Oh. So we can get more beasts on the board. This is a more long-term one, but again, it doesn't have the air for the strife we're looking for, and it doesn't have fire, so it reduces the chance of us getting, let's see what happens, fired off. I feel like we go Lure the Unknown just for stopping builds right now. Because we can lure this guy out of here so he won't build here. We could also do some trickiness by, oh no, we can't gather into a place without invaders. Fast town move will be useful for Habsburg level 1 town moves in the slow. Oh, true, yeah. Inflame is so good too, though. Oh, man. I know adding strife for this spirit is like really good, right? Like if we're just throwing strife all over the board and we're paying extra for it and we're using them to fight each other, like we don't have to worry about any ravaging really, right? But we need a sacred site and it's only range 1 away. I feel like just for elements and the cost and what it's doing, we go with Lure of the Unknown. I think. Oh man, I like adding beasts and doing defense too. I think that's really cool also. If we were really going the beast route. But I don't trust the event deck to help us with that, but oh well. Okay, cool. So good, so good. Okay, first turn. What's our other growth option we do? So I took a free card, so I don't really care about money too much. We are going to get 1 for sure. I think I just add a presence, right? And we push some Dahan around. Again, like last time. And we don't care about sacred sites, right? We didn't take any card that has a sacred site. I think we add it up here, so we can push Dahan out of there. Maybe. And then pushy push. I feel like we push a Dahan out of here. Yep. Push a Dahan out of there. Okay. So I think we start with the same. Get some strife on the board. So we can kill another one of these towns. But again, now we have 2 problem spots again. We could do the destroy a town right now. But then we won't have the moon we need to do, let's see what happens. So yeah, we can't do that. But the gather, oh, maybe we do a different start here. Gather a town and destroy a town. And go like really aggressive. It gives us enough moon, fire, and air to do this business, but not keep the card. So we could do it a little different. And then we just go crazy. We do like destroy the town here. Maybe it does extra damage, kills this guy. And then we choose land with no invaders. We pull this guy out of here. Yeah, let's get nuts. Double slow is so good. Like every time I started with this the first time I played this guy and was like, oh, that seems cool since like we're going to get ready for fights and stuff and strife's his thing and we can add extra to the board and I got really aggressive with it. But like, man, the fact they start punching each other. Like, man, I could just add a strife here and have the city like destroy this town. But I don't need to worry about the jungle yet. But yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Let's try this start. I want to see. Let's just try something different, right? That's what's so fun about this game is just trying different starts. Like try clearing, like maybe I'm going to focus more on clearing off this first bar this time. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, just fun stuff like that. Just trying different growth options, weird things. I don't know. That's what I like doing with this game. It's probably not the best way to play when you're like playing on higher levels of these things. There's probably like a really set way to do things, but yeah. All right. Okay. We do have more fear cards to get through too, which is interesting. All right, we push our Dahan, fast powers. Now, do we do these fast powers first, or do we do, let's see what happens first. I think we're choosing 8 for overenthusiastic arson. Destroy a town. Boom. Fear. Top card. Oh, yeah. Top card. Yeah. It's fire. Oh no. Fire in the sky. Oh, that would have been a sick card to get. Oh, I want to keep that one. I can't though. That's not even from that power. Oh, If it provides fire, 1 more fear, 2 damage, kill that guy, and then add a blight. And we don't have presence there, so that's why I'm a little okay with that. So already, see what happens first. I should have done that. Okay. Now where do I do see what happens? I was gonna do it here if this didn't kill that guy, but I think I do it here. Or do I do it here first? I'm just worried with this. Having the blight on this spot makes me scared, because one time I played and it added a blight and I was screwed. Like it cascaded and my presence got destroyed, and yeah, it was bad. So anyone in the chat, I'm curious, Fiend or Thomas or anybody, Sands is good? Yeah, if you have a recommendation where you would use, because I don't know this deck like very well, right? I know some people play a lot and they kind of get an idea of what the minor powers do. I don't play that often to remember, but obviously this spirit would reward like experienced players who really know the deck. So Fiend saying Sands is good. So here, right? Okay, let's try there. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is it stupid to target a place with like a city? You know what I mean? Like, should I only be targeting places with explorers? I'm scared of the blight because I've learned my mistake with that before. I'll choose here. I'll choose land 7. Okay, let's see what happens. Sounds town moving to mountains due to Hasburg, so maybe can destroy it. Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll try to get rid of this somehow. Or maybe we can push it away or something so it doesn't pull it in. But even if it pulls it in, that's kind of okay. Because it happens after the build, right? Yeah. We'll see. Let's see what happens. If target land is jungle or sands, it is. Remove a blight. Well, there's no blight there. And I don't have 3 plants, so I only have 1. So yeah, the card just kind of whiffs. Renewing rain. Okay, so nothing happened there. So if I chose there, it still wouldn't remove the blight. Yeah, so it kind of did nothing no matter where I chose. So oh well. Okay, then we're gonna gather. We got to choose a land without invaders, up to 2 range away from where I have presence. I'm going to choose here this wetland, and I'm going to gather an explorer. Okay, because then they won't build there. But then this still gathers in there, right? After the normal build step, in each land matching a build card, gather 1 town from a land not matching a build card. So yeah, this one will still gather to here, but that's okay. It's better than building, like, having 2 towns there, right? Okay, so that's done. We definitely don't have 3 of anything, so we're not doing this ability. Okay, so that was fast powers, invader phase, blighted island effect, nothing. Event, we just discard for the first round. Fear, no fear, not enough fear generated yet to get us a card. Ravage, nope. Build, not happening in the mountains, no one's there. So after the build effect, we gather this town to land 5. Explore, wetlands. Is this like the exact same as last time? You guys saw me shuffle. I don't know. I should have rolled a die to try to make it more random. Feels similar. Maybe it was in a different order, but it's all good. Okay, slow powers, nothing. Clean up. Boom. Oops. Okay, we have no money. So reclaiming is not an option. Unless we take money for this. We only need 1, which we get. Okay, so what are our growth options? Oh, we didn't think this through. Because now this town's here, and it's going to ravage, which will add blight and kill this Dahan, right? So we need to add strife there or defend. And we literally have no fast cards. So we need to make this strife thing happen with 3 air. But it can't. I don't have the cards. So I think I might have to reclaim here. But again, if I reclaim, I don't have any money. I have to do this ability to reclaim, and then that means I'm not moving off of presence to get 3 cards to add strife. Yeah, I really messed up. Now I see this. Now I see this doesn't work as well, but this is okay. Cascade time, right? Oh man, what do we do? What do we do? We could gain a power looking for a free card with air, and then move this presence off and play 3 cards with air, and we do not even care what they say. Then we can add a strife, blocking this, and then we can, and we'll have 1 money, so in case the card does cost 1, we can still play it. Yeah, this is a kind of a silly start, right? The fast start, because I forget that this strife would have been sitting there, and maybe would have made things a little easier, but I think it's okay. It's just I don't want this blight to cascade, because if this attacks and blights, I have to add 1 here, and then I have to take the next one off, and already we have a blighted island, and that's like bad. Oh, okay. I don't trust this power to get us out of the jam, but it could. If we did, let's see what happens here. There's a chance. But yeah, this is the issue right now, is this. And then wetlands building. But again, we have a beast here that could take care of this. I feel like I go for a power and just try to get a... yeah, I only have 1 money. So I have to play Incite the Mob. That costs 1, which will have 1 here. So I need a free... He's a gambler, and this is a gamble. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. All right, let's do a minor power. This could really be bad, but we need a free card with an air on it, and I'm okay. Free with air. None with air. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we got a slow push. Oh yeah, if we can move towns around, that will help, but this is slow. Oh, defend 2. That could help, right? I just have to put presence there. Defend 2 in every land where target spirit has presence. That could help us. That could help us. I forgot we could get defense going too. Cycles of time and tide. If they're Dahan, add 1 Dahan. Oh, it has to be coastal. Well, that's kind of good actually. Man, adding Dahan, that's really good. If they're no Dahan, remove a blight. And defend 6, but we need a sacred site. Cost 1. Oh, the cost is going to kill me though. But we might just play 2 cards. That's fine. Or we just take money. We just take money. 2 money for the card plays. I don't know. Do I just go defend 6? Defend 6? Is that the play? It does have a beast on it, so it could eventually help us with the little beast action there. No, the gamble still might be okay. We might be able to defend, and just that's what we need there. Defend is great, like defend 6. We just have to get a sacred site, which means we can't take the money. We have to take the remove a presence. And then we have to make this or this. I think I'd make this one a sacred site, right? Actually, I'd make this a sacred site, I think. Because I might want to defend there next round. Yeah, it does have range. It has a range 1 from a sacred site. So I can make this a sacred site and then defend here next round. But for this round, I'll defend here. If I get the card back. Yeah, I think I'm taking this one. Yeah, I think I'm taking this one. Okay. Okay, so that was power gain. So we can only play 2 cards right now. We're gonna get 1 money. Okay. But if we want to play, I mean, we don't need to play more than 2, so I could get the moon going. Or we just do... Oh, we need a sacred site, right? We need a sacred site, so we have to do presence. I just don't know which one. 3 plays. We can play all these cards. Yeah, let's do the 3 plays, and we'll make this a sacred site. All right, let's go speed run. All right. City in an inland land. Okay. Let's pay. Oh, we don't have another heir to do. Let's see what happens. Without money, but then we can't defend without a sacred site. So we have to do this. So that's fine. No, let's see what happens, I guess. This is crazy. This is so like not, yeah. This is so different from the first time. It's fun. Okay. Oh, we can push a Dahan from an area we control. Yep. All right. Oh, we do have 3 beasts. Oh, we have 3 beasts. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, let's kill this guy. The beast can do, if your target land has, oh, it has to be where I have presence. It's 0 range. It has to be where I have presence. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't do this. Target land has to 2 damage. Otherwise, yeah, I can only, oh, hold on. Target land has a beast, 2 damage. Otherwise, you may gather 1 beast. So I could, I don't think I want to move this guy. Yeah, no, I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so forget that. Forget that. Fast power here. We're going to defend 6. Right here. Do we have 2 water? No, we don't have 2 water. Otherwise, you can instead remove a blight. Nope. Okay, the slow powers will leave. So that's done. Fast power phase, blighted island effect. No. Event. All right, we're on a healthy island. So on each board, add a town to a land with explorers or towns. Add a town to a land with explorers or towns. I think because they'll die in a ravage, right? Because if I put them here, I have 2 Dahan now. Defend 6 is still good. They'll fight back and kill it, assuming the rest of the card doesn't screw that. Sand Fever Outbreak. On each board, you can read the whole card. I should probably do that. On each board, add a disease to the sands or mountains with the most buildings. So I can choose between these 2 to add a disease to a different one. Like I could choose here or here if I put the town there. And then the last part is each spirit with at least 2 Dahan among all its lands gains +1 energy. I do. I have at least 2 Dahan in this land. So I do get an energy, right? I don't have any in this land or this land, but amongst all my lands, I have 2 right here. At least 2 among all its lands. Okay, free energy, I'll take it. Okay. So yeah, I think adding the town here is smarter. Because if I add it to a wetlands, they'll build a city there. That's bad. If I add it here, it might be kind of dumb too. Yep. Yep, I'll add it there. All right, so let's add a disease right here. Okay. All right. Fear cards, no fear cards yet. Yeah, what's going on with that? What is going on with that? Yeah. That's why that opening with this thing with the fear is way better with Incite the Mob. But maybe we'll get some better plays with it once we have more on the board. It's a little weird that I didn't play the card yet. Okay. So we're defending 6 there. So on to mountains. They hit for 4, defend 6, so no damage. These guys fight back. Boom, boom. 2 fear. Boom. First fear card generated. Okay. Wetlands build. Build and build. And then they'll do the gather thing. So starting with land 1, it will gather a town. Okay, this one has nowhere to gather a town from. And then explore sands. So here out of this one, and then it'll explore out of one of these 2. All right. Oh no. Okay, let's shift these down. And we still haven't built a city on inland lands yet, but that will matter for level 2. During play, when invaders would build a city in an inland land and instead build 2 towns. It hasn't happened yet. Okay. All right. We know Wetlands is going to do some fighting. I wish I played this other power, but I couldn't. So we're going to add a strife. But now we have money to add 2 strife, right? So let's add 2 strife to here. But it's still not enough. Yeah, because we're going to have to recover cards too. This is such a bad start for me. This is a bad one. I made some poor choices. Should have went with the slow cards first. So if we add a strife there. And then let's add a strife. Do we do a second one? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we will defend 6 there, right? Yeah, that's the play. Yeah, we got to recover cards. So I cannot spend this money. I want to save it for recovery and not be forced to do this if we don't have to. So let's just add a strife then, I guess down here. It's probably better. Yeah. And now I can target a land 1 away. I want invaders there. I could gather a beast. If I do, then push an explorer. I could choose here. And then push this guy out. Yeah, let's go here. Push this guy. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's push him there. Okay. Hey, Bryce. Yeah, I'm excited for Lord of the Rings later, too. Yeah. No second. Perfect, John. Okay, perfect. Yeah, good call, good call. All right. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Cleans up. Okay, only have 1 card, so I feel like I'm reclaiming no matter what. And I can move a presence maybe to help push some Dahan around. And then based on that, I can play 3 cards, which is great. Yeah, let's spend, we'll recover, so we have a whole whack ton of cards. I'll move a presence. I'm going to move. Maybe I move a Dahan into here for some fighting. So I'm going to move a presence here. And then I'll push I'll do this push in a second, but I think I want to push out of here is why I'm doing that. I just don't know what my other play up here should be. Should I get the moon going so that I maybe can recover a card? Do I just take money? I think I take money. I'm going to get one this turn. But that I want to play 3 cards. I don't want to be limited. So let's think about what we're going to play. We want to play defense, right? To block up here. That's 1 money. So I think we're going to find out very quickly. I would love to get 3 air going to throw some strife down. But we don't need to. We don't really need to yet. But maybe I do the strife play. Can we gather out of the sands maybe? Oh, the problem is we're not going to get the 3 air anyway with 3 card plays. Because this stupid card we got, with the defense without air on it, that's really bad for us. But the beast thing is not too bad. So we could gather where we pull this guy out of here. I think that's really good, right? Oh yeah, let's get this off of here. Oops. Okay, I think we need to play this to do the lure, to pull this guy off here so he's not building there. Oh yeah, town is going to get pulled out of here into the sands. Oh, so lame. And this town's going to get pulled too, right? Oh, Ravage happens first though. Yeah, Ravage happens first. Sorry, Ravage happens first. Yeah, so we should be okay for the pulls. Yeah, Sands wants to pull. But that should be gone. Should. The event could really mess with us. Do I do some craziness and destroy a town? Burn the place down? I don't think so. Not yet. Not right now. Maybe just add strife for the next... No, sands should be good. We shouldn't have to build in sands. Shouldn't. So we don't have to worry about strife yet. Can I get... I can't get 3 beasts. Unless I do... Oh, I can't get to 4 card plays yet. I just gotta play another card with air. Yeah, maybe I'll just add strife anyway. Just for the 2 air. Okay, so my second option here, I don't need the money if I play these cards, these free ones. So I can either gain a power card. Oh, no, I probably just get a presence going, right? Burn it down. That's my go-to. Oh, man. I know I was thinking of doing the burning, like destroy a town here, and then maybe it does 2 damage, but that's still not enough. I don't want to lose my sacred site. Like maybe I can get to 4 card plays soon, and that way I can have more chance of getting all the things lined up for this and still defending. But also the moon will let me, could help me keep the card that I pull. So I am going to do the moon presence. Let's do a second sacred site just in case we need. Or no, maybe I should do where I can push the Han out of, right? Yeah, I think I do it where I can push the Han around just in case for future. Nice, Bryce, nice. Super important decisions, I totally understand. Totally understand. Okay, paying 1. We have no money. It's gonna suck if the event has us like choosing to pay for something. Because we're tight. All right. Oh, Vincent says, I was too logical last time I played Grinning Trickster. Cost -1. Yeah, this -1 means you have to lose a power. I know, it's kind of weird the way it's there. And this is like, you gain is the plus, yeah. Yeah, it's weird the way they put it, right? All right, so we already pushed our Dahan. We have an extra moon, so we couldn't do the both levels of this. We are going to, I'm going to do a lure, choose a land without invaders. We're going to pull into here. Okay. We're going to definitely defend 6 up here. Okay. Sacred sites there, we're good. We don't have 2 water, so it's not doing anything. For blight removal, we don't care. We are going to, let's see what happens. We can't do anything on here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do it. I'm debating right here. But I'm worried it might mess with our Dahan here. That's going to fight back, kill a town. Or I do it here, but it's risky with the blight there. Any suggestions? Where do you want to, let's see what happens. Where we want to do a random power drawn off the top of the deck. I'm thinking land 3, the wetlands here, or land 5, the mountains. The wetlands could mess us up, but so could the event. Maybe it helps us out. Greg says, my 12-year-old and I are about to finish Jaws of the Lion. What is the next step? Wait for Frosthaven or maybe get Descent or Lord of the Rings? Oh, that's a good one. John says, not 5. Yeah, this blight's too risky, right? Oh. All right, Greg, we're going to do a poll in the chat for your question and let everyone watching get involved just for funs. So Greg wants to know, his 12-year-old and him are about to finish Jaws of the Lion. Should they... let's see. What should Greg play next? Wait till 2025 for Frosthaven. No. Sorry, just joking. Okay, let's see. Wait for Frosthaven. Or I'm assuming you mean Descent, Legends of the Dark, or whatever, Legends in the Dark, whatever it is. Or I think you mean Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth. But you might mean the LCG. Which Lord of the Rings, Greg? Because saying Lord of the Rings in board gaming, like there's like probably 30 different board games and card games and stuff. Tabletop war games, all this kind of stuff. Legends, okay. Yeah, I think it's like Legends in the Dark, right? I don't know. Maybe not. And you mean, yeah, Lord of the Rings, Journeys of Middle Earth, or Lord of the Rings living card game, Lord of the Rings the board game, Lord of the Rings Confrontation, Middle Earth, okay. All right, ask. All right, I'm going to put a poll in there for a few minutes. You guys go ahead and vote in the live chat. Help Greg decide what to play next. I personally would vote for... I don't know. It depends on like what your situation is, but I don't know. I would think Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle Earth, but that's just me. Because you could probably get that, play like the scenario campaign of it, at least maybe 1 or 2 of them before Frosthaven ever gets here. But I would never wait for Frosthaven. There's always more gaming that can be done. All right, so we'll let the chat vote on that one, and we'll leave it up for a few minutes. And then we'll try to remember where I was here. So we defended, we gathered. Oh, let's see what happens. John's saying don't do it in 5. Don't do it in 5. Yeah, I would assume you played Gloomhaven, or I wouldn't. I would have put that obviously. Yeah, I would say after Jaws of the Lion, go get Gloomhaven. But again, you won't get Gloomhaven finished before Frosthaven arrives. But again, with all the delays, maybe you would. I don't know. We still don't know if Frosthaven's even going to arrive this year. They might say it is, but I've heard that before, twice at least. And here we are in 2022. Okay. I will choose 3. 2 damage and remove a blight. Okay, 2 damage. Yeah, I guess we just destroy the town just to be safe. Or do we leave? Like, what do we trust? That the strife is going to work? I think we take out the town. It's just we leave this explorer exposed. Is it more likely that the explorer gets a damage buff, which we've seen recently, extra damage by invaders? Yeah, I think we leave the strife, but I have seen it before where the event makes strife get ignored. I think I'm just gonna damage this guy, kill the explorer, and we'll play it kind of safe like this. We'll trust in the strife, and we'll tilt this little town here because it took a damage. Okay, that was not bad. Oh, do we want to keep that card? I don't think so, right? Maybe actually. Sacred Site, Jungle or Wetlands. I mean, we have jungle and wetlands all across the coast. We have a Sacred Site here. I mean, we could get another Sacred Site going. Removing Blight. We're not going to do that because we have to destroy our presence, but it could get us out of a jam. It's slow. The only problem is it's slow. I don't think I keep it. The elements kind of suck. There's no good elements. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Unless we need the money. Do we get the money? Oh, man. Then what do I forget? I think we leave it. Yeah. The elements suck. And it's slow. And it's limited. Yep. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Greg, you played Gloomhaven, right? For sure? Working on Doom Wizard. Cool. All right. And we don't have this. Yeah, okay. All right, done. Fast power phase. Healthy Island, no. Event. Outpaced. Humanity has always been faster than you, but the invader's terrifying speed catches you off guard. Each spirit chooses independently for each of their slow power cards played this turn. I only played one. I can discard the power card, gain 1 energy plus the card's printed energy cost. So I can lose this strife card, which I don't really need, and I gain an energy out of it. Or work to match their pace. Pay 3 energy, which I don't have, or destroy 2 presence. I could do that if needed. You may choose to resolve the power card now instead. I don't need it, I don't think, but let's read the rest of the card. On each board, add a disease, ignoring disease during builds this invader phase. That's okay, there's no builds happening. Okay. And then raids in force. Each spirit chooses a different land where Dahan outnumber cities or building. Each Dahan there does 1 damage. Imagine we got this that last game where we had like all those Dahan there. Oh man, okay. So we're gonna discard this card. We don't care about the strife. Discard it. We're gonna get an energy. There plus energy on the card, but there are none. Okay. Then we're gonna add a disease. Build. Where's the next build gonna happen? I don't know. Let's stop. So exploring. We're going to level 2, so we have no clue where it's going to explore. But we can stop them from building. I feel like I just add it like out here somewhere. So like we stop them from building out here. But then if it's the coastal card, how do we do this? I think we put it there, but I mean, it's a gamble either way, right? There might be a more proper answer. Like maybe putting it in this wetlands is smart because it's coastal and I don't know. And then each spirit chooses a different land where Dahan outnumber buildings and cities. That is only here. But yeah, because there's 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and then here it's 2 to nothing. So I think we just do 1 damage here. The coast, yeah, put the disease on the coast. Okay, done. Disease on the coast. Okay. Fear. Terror level 1. Oh. Defend. It doesn't really matter too much, but defend in all lands with presence. So that would have been good to know. Then we wouldn't have to be playing this card. We could have done some other stuff, but I'm okay with that. So we get defend 2 in all lands with presence. So this actually is like defend 8 here, just in case. But also here, here, and here if we need it. But we don't. We do not. We do not. Yeah, George, this is a second game. Second game. We're playing level 2 on these guys. Working our way up the card. Working our way up the card. I guess I should put this on it too. It's level 2. Okay. Let's end the poll. Let's see what people are voting for Greg. Oh, you haven't played Gloomhaven. Okay, so the poll is irrelevant. So now the poll, I got to do another one now with the 2. So what should Greg play next after Jaws of the Lion? It's either Gloomhaven. Yeah, I recommend playing Gloomhaven, I think, or Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. Okay, Journeys in Middle-earth just won the poll, 60%. Descent, Legends of the Dark, 30%, and Wait for Frosthaven, only 10%. Yeah, I don't say wait, I say jump into Gloomhaven. And again, you don't have to play Frosthaven the second it releases. Like, you can wait a little bit, you know? I'm sure they're going to print a ton of them, or just buy it and store it. Work through Gloomhaven, play a bunch of that. Or play Gloomhaven digitally, but if you're trying to play on the tabletop, Gloomhaven's still a great experience. Yeah, it's nothing wrong. You could probably find Gloomhaven on sale some places. Yeah, or secondhand maybe. I don't know if I'd buy Gloomhaven secondhand, but I mean, there are some people it didn't work for that maybe didn't play it too much. And you can seal stuff back up. And there was removable sticker packs, but yeah, I would just probably go for Gloomhaven. Boom, there you go. You guys can vote watching in the live chat. If you're watching this live, go down and vote. Help Greg decide what to play with his 12-year-old after finishing Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. Yes, yes. Influence him, peer pressure. All right. Okay, so I don't remember where we were. Fear card. Okay, Ravage. Okay, so we got 6 damage, defend for 8, doesn't matter. We're gonna have these 4 damage, fight back. We're gonna kill these 2 towns, which is 2 fear. I wish we had another Dahan there, but I chose to put a Dahan here, which I regret. But it's okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. All right, this one, Strife goes away, hits back the town, another fear. Boom, second fear card. Okay, cool. Ravage is done. Builds in the sands. Nobody home. But after the build, the sands want to gather towns based on this. But there's no towns, so no gathering, right? And we're still not building any cities, so we don't have to worry. We still haven't seen escalation effect. Okay, so let's find out. Here we go. Oh, here's escalation effect. Jungles. So let's see. After exploring, so jungle has no adjacent place to explore from, but this one does. Right. Yeah, I see no building adjacent to this jungle, so no exploring. On each board with 4 or fewer blight, I have 2. Add 1 town to a land without a town or blight. Huh. Sands, we don't want it in sands. And then it says on each board with 2 or fewer blight, do so again. So I do have only 2 blight, so this will happen again. I feel like I put 1 here, and maybe we can line up. Oh no, they're going to build there. That'll build a second city, right? Oh man. How do we do this? I don't know where to put these stupid towns. Because like the jungle is going to build next round, and that will pull towns in. And we don't want to put towns out here, right? And we don't want to put it adjacent to the jungle, because it'll gather them in. So I can put one here, right, without a town or blight. And then I can't put it in the same one because I put a town there. Maybe I just put it here? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Stupid Habsburg. Damn you. We're going to be playing some over-enthusiastic arson. I feel it already. We're going to burn a town down. Okay. Yep. I think that's the choice. I think that's the choice. Okay, let's close the poll. Thank you everyone that voted. I'm sorry, Greg, but you are forced to buy Gloomhaven, 62% over Lord of the Rings, Journeys to Middle-earth. If you guys are having a blast playing Jaws of the Lion, you're going to flow right into Gloomhaven and have a great time. If you're looking for a change, if you feel like you played enough Gloomhaven for now, and you want to take a break, then I say just chill. I'd probably still recommend Gloomhaven and play that before Frosthaven shows up or before you even get Frosthaven. There's nothing telling you you have to play Frosthaven when it releases. It's still going to be awesome, I'm sure, like 4 years after it's released. Like Gloomhaven, it's been out for, what, since 2017? Something like that, 2018? We're like 4 or 5 years later, and Gloomhaven's still #1. People are playing it. I'm playing it every week digitally. People are still having fun experiencing that game, learning about it, playing it. Pontus voted Tainted Grail. I don't know. But yeah. It is a great game, but I don't know. But he already had his he had his options narrowed down already, which is great. All right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Okay. So thank you everyone that voted. That was cool. And Kanji, get out of here with those 3 letters you keep spouting. Those, they don't even make sense. You're obviously losing your mind. Okay. He did say he's playing with a 12-year-old. I know you're joking, but no KDM. Don't say that stuff. All right. Let's see. Slow powers, nothing, right? Clean up. Okay, so this time, Sands, no fighting happening. We can ignore the ravages, we're pretty sure, right? We're pretty sure. Like this thing. Jungle, we don't have to worry about here, we don't think. But here we do. Oh no, they're not going to build here, but they're going to pull in a town. Yeah, they're going to pull in a town. We could pull this one in on purpose. But we can destroy a town. Okay, what are we doing here? Are we getting a minor power? Should we grab another minor power? I think, right? Maybe we find something with an air. We could do the 3 air. I don't want to recover. I think I want to gain a power and place a presence. And I would place this presence to get more money going. Okay, I want a power. I love getting more cards. Pontus. Let's see. I could probably grab it for you. Maybe. Where did that go? So anyone that joined late wants to know what Trickster does. I don't want to explain it again. I have to move all my tokens off. But here's a link in the chat, Pontus. I don't want to just pick it up and like drop all the stuff and whatever. And I'm also playing with like, I only have like 30, I guess I could play to like 5. So I have like less than an hour and we're on our second game. I was trying to play fast. So, but you can either scrub back to see the explanation or just click the link in the chat and it brings up all the, like what his powers are and stuff. And the play style and everything. So you can read it on like the Spirit Island wiki. That's what I do when I don't want to open the box and I'm curious what spirit to play. I kind of look on that website and read them and stuff. Okay. So here are our powers. Okay, we're seeing some repeats. We saw this one last game, Defend 4. It's got air, it's free. Oh no, cost 1, sorry. It's fast, I should say. Gift of Consistency. Target spirit gains 2 energy. At the end of each turn, target spirit may reclaim 1 power card instead of discarding it. If you target another spirit, that doesn't matter for us in solo. But we can gain 2 energy and reclaim a power card instead of discarding it. The symbols on it kind of suck. We could use sun, but I don't have enough. Then we have Disorienting Landscape on the right there is fast, has moon and air. 2 from a sacred site. Push an explorer if target land is mountain or jungle, which we could do to stop some exploring by placing a wilds. And then we have Flesh Rot Fever, which has an air and fire. It's slow, can only target jungle or sands, but adds a disease and gains a fear. I feel like Disorienting Landscape for some pushing explorers, and it has the air. But again, gaining 2 energy and getting a card back helps us not have to reclaim cards and helps us get money we suck at. Just doesn't have the symbols. Defend 4 would also be cool. I need to move Dahan, like so bad. So bad. I need to move Dahan into here, start getting ready for this little party. But I did not get such things. I'm going to have to reclaim next time to get my Defend 6 here. If I can add Strife here and then use Incite the Mob this turn, that may be really good. So getting something with air is a must. I feel like the push and Explorer up to 2 range from a sacred site, so I could do it like anywhere. And if they explore, I can push them back. And if it's a mountain or jungle, yeah, I feel like I do this for the moon and the speed. Yeah, John's on the same page. All right. Okay, we're taking this one. Costs money. Ugh. Okay, so we gain a power. Now what? We know we're only getting money. Let's move this off. And let's go. No. Let's put a presence here, I think. We're going to gain 2 more money. Right? I had a money left over, did I? Or did I gain extra? Did I accidentally gain this one first? I don't know. I didn't reclaim yet. I think I need 3 money to play my cards if I want 3 air for Strife. So that covers that. I can play, let's see what happens. The Tigers aren't doing nothing. Okay. So let's push a Dahan. We're going to get ready for the fight here. So we can have 1 Dahan there now, 1 Dahan there next round when they fight. So I feel like I'm going to push a Dahan from here. Okay. Okay, Dahan pushed. Okay, let's pay for our cards. Let's not be cheaters. Okay, fast power. We are going to add, let's do this for sure. We're going to add a strife. I mean, maybe we do it after. We could do, let's see what happens. I feel like I do that up here. And then based on what happens, we might be able to push an explorer out of there. What do we do to destroy the town there? Maybe get the 2 extra damage. Maybe we destroy the town there. The only problem is our sacred site would be busted. So I can't put this here. I got to put a sacred site here. I have to do a sacred site here so I have a backup so I can still use this. Yep. Yep. All right, let's burn some stuff to the ground, hopefully. All right, we're going to do over-enthusiastic arson. Yep. Destroy a town. 1 fear. Flip the top card over. If it's fire, we're going to kill some things. Not fire. Okay, not fire. Okay, so no extra damage up there, but that's okay. No blight. Hey, no blight. I'm not going to complain. Although extra blight would be kind of good for this effect here to stop it from making more towns, right? Damn it. Okay. Now we're going to let's see what happens up here. Use defend first. Once used, the sacred site is not needed. Oh, I don't have the defend out right now. It's a push. Yeah, my defend is in here, John, still. Which I don't need this turn, right? Because Sands weren't fighting. I need it next round. So I'm going to leave it here and recall it back later. It's the disorienting land one that I just got. It's the push. All right. So let's look what... let's see what happens right here. Okay. All right, what do we get? Push 1 explorer / town per Dahan and push a Dahan. Ooh, that's good actually. Yeah. So we have 2 Dahan. So we're pushing both of these guys here. I think is the right play. Although defend 6 gets a little scary, right? It's not going to build, we don't think, right? Depending on the event. But then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. Defend of 6 still stops it from ravaging. And then if we have enough Dahan here, we can really do some damage. It's risky. Or I just push 1 here separately. But I think I'm going to gamble, and we're going to put them all in here. And then we're going to push 1 Dahan in here for the showdown. The big fight on the coast. That I hope is going to happen eventually. It's risky, but I'm going all in. All right, call to isolation. Awesome pull, I think. Awesome pull. Okay. Now, disorienting landscape. Oh yeah, we're going to do damage with this. Incite the mob in here, actually. Yeah, they've got the mob showed up. Let's incite them later. Okay, so what we're going to do with the 3 air, I'm going to add a strife to the city. And we don't have 3 beasts. We don't have 3 sun. We don't have 3 fire. Okay, we're good there. Oh, I could keep that card if I want, right? Should I keep it? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. Because I have 2 moons, 3 moons actually. 1 fire, 2 air. Yeah, I'm going to keep this card. I'm going to take this card. It's free, it has air, and it's fast. And it'll help us move our Dahan around. Yeah, we're taking that card. We're getting rid of Unexpected Tigers, I think. Yeah, we're getting rid of Unexpected Tigers. I do like the tiger play, but yeah. Okay, forgotten. And we get a money from our 2nd level of this. Yeah, almost forgot that. Okay, now we can push an explorer. And then if target land is a mountain or a jungle, we can add a wilds. I don't want to push. So I can target. Let's target here. Oh no, we won't be able to add there. Mountains or jungle? Let's add here. Let's just do a wilds here. So no push happens, but we still get to add a wilds. Stop some exploring. Okay, we've done this. We did this. Sorry, we did this. We did this. Did these. Fast power phase done. Island, no. Event. We're in stage 2. Stage 2. Stage 1 and 2. Harvest, bounty, harvest, dust. If the island is healthy on each board, choose a land with a town or a city and ravage there. Well, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so the ravage happens. The city is blocked for damage. It loses that token. So I won't have a strife. And I did forget to add an extra one. Yep, I forgot to spend my money to add extra, but it's okay. Then the 4 damage, so I'm getting punished for moving those in there. And totally tabled. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I'm getting punished for bringing the mob in there. And this card's going to fall apart. Stupid event. Okay. So they'll ravage for 4, which kills these Dahan and blights the land, which destroys this. Yeah, that just all fell apart. That just all fell apart. Okay, we just lost 2 Dahan. That's no good. Oh man, I thought I was being clever off of this. The let's see the let's see what happens just all fell apart. I thought it was so good, but the event said no. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I don't have to choose there. I don't have to choose there. Choose a land. Sorry, I have one here. I have one here. Yeah. I don't have to choose there, right? Yeah. No, Rob. No. No. I don't have to choose there. I don't think, right? It just says choose a land with a town or city. Yeah. Okay. No. Put these guys back. Get back. I will just choose here, and we'll just add the blight there, so I don't lose the presence. And this little guy blights, unfortunately. But it's way better than losing all the Dahan and the presence and stuff. This guy's dead though. Yeah, 1 Dahan dies down here, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I need this thing to stay the way it is. Holy. Then it says Explorer's Blunder. On each board, destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. There's nobody home. Coordinated strikes. In each land with 3 or more Dahan. I don't have any. 2 damage and defend 2. Nope. If I had 1 more Dahan here, I would have been able to do a couple damage there. But that's okay. Man, oh, that almost messed us up good. That almost messed us up real good. I mean, that sucks, but I wanted to actually have an extra blight to stop this escalation effect from being so crappy. Okay. So that was that. Fear. Terror level 1. Each player removes 1 explorer from a land with Dahan. Sure. Okay. Sands, Ravage, nothing. Jungle, no build over here. This build is blocked by the disease. After the build, this is going to gather a town in here. Yep. Explore. Sands. Yep, it'll explore here, but can't explore here. There's no place to come from adjacent. And with the beast, that's good. Oh, escalation effect. After exploring on each board with 4 or fewer blight, add a town to a land without a town or blight. Add a town. I guess here? I don't know. Oh yeah, the sands are going to pull it in. That sucks. Let me think. Maybe I can destroy that town before that happens. Yeah, we'll just leave it here. We'll leave it there. Okay. And then on each board with 2 or fewer blight, We don't have 2 or fewer. We have 3. Do so again, so we don't. Okay. Shift these forward. Slow powers. 1 invader with strife deals damage to other invaders, not each invader. So it's got 3 points of damage, which I'm going to do to an explorer and this town. So we get another fear. And then, oh, hold on. +1 fear per invader destroyed by this power. So I could instead destroy. No, let's not get greedy. So we get 2 more fear, which gets us a card. I could have got like all these explorers destroyed, then more fear, but I think this is fine. Just lose out on 1 fear, I think. Okay, that's that. Clean this up. Okay, we got 1 card in hand. We're definitely recalling. Yep, so we'll spend 1 to recall. We can move a presence. If we want to push a Dahan from somewhere, I feel like we just want to push Dahan from like here. But I am going to put this presence up here. Maybe we can get that Dahan out of there soon. So what are we going to do for our second one? I feel like we just get money. Because we'll only have 2 money. I might want 3. So let's think about what we're going to play this turn. There's more on the top effect on the event. I think it was just if the island's blighted, which it wasn't, right? So I did this, ravage there. Then if the island's blighted, I just stopped reading. And then on each board, push this. Yeah, we wouldn't do that, right? Because it's healthy or blighted. And then we don't do this part because we weren't on stage 3. So I think I ignore both this thing and just do that top line, or top 2 lines. Yeah, I think, right, Pontus, right? Okay, let's check the cards. So what are we trying to do? We know jungle, we need to get, I kind of want another Dahan in there, would be nice. But not like super necessary. If we can get 3 beasts, we can kill this guy. So there won't be a build there. So we gotta look at beast cards. We only need 2 money then if we're looking at beasts. I think we go with this play. Just looking at elements, I feel like the kill here, that only costs us 1. I think I might go with this way, even not knowing what it's going to do. Because Sands will pull this in. We kind of need to destroy that town, but I can push this town into here. Do we need the defend here? Maybe we do, right? But we can strife here. Then we don't need defend as much. We can strife this town, push it in here, push a Dahan in here. We can pay money to add another strife in there. Yeah, let's use the strife powers. I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. So we're gonna do this. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I mean, I don't need to do the money. I can actually move a presence and we can get an extra element, which can give us a 3rd sun. And we can actually have an invader damage, fight an invader at the same time. Yeah, 1 invader and 1 Dahan deal damage to each other. Interesting. So yeah, watch. I think this might work. So let's just put a presence out there. I'll just put it here, I think. Okay. Now we get any element we want. Let's make it sun, I think. I don't know if we have to decide it now, but I'll just do it. We're going to push a Dahan. Let's push this Dahan here. Actually, let's just push this Dahan here. Okay, I don't think we need that Dahan there. We gotta pay, oh, sorry, we didn't get our 2 money, which will pay for one of our cards here. Fast powers. We are going to, I think we might skip this, let's see what happens, just so it doesn't screw us. And we're gonna do call to isolation. No, let's do this first. We do this here, we kill this guy. We can't add strife there, but that's okay. Oh, we need presence here if we're going to do this damage thing. We also need more fear, but I think we'll get it. Okay, maybe we play different cards. Because if the beast thing's not going to work, like if we're going to do strife here instead. Yeah, I feel like we do that instead. So if we destroy this town, could add a blight, but that would be do blighted islands, so we don't want to do that. Still can push. Could just defend 6. Not have to worry. Yeah, let's just do defend and not get cute with the strifing. Oh, we just want to have 3 air. We just play another beast card. Okay, so pay 1. Pay 1. All right, fast powers. So we already pushed the Dahan. And then with this one, we'll just push a Dahan. Okay. We can do, let's see what happens. Actually, we're going to defend 6 here. Okay. And then here we have 3 beasts. So we can just kill here. Oh, we don't have presence there. So actually we got to add our presence here, right? So then we can target at 0 range, kill this guy. And then let's see what happens. Oh, this could be bad. I think it's okay though. I'm gonna do let's see what happens on land 1 just for fun. Oh, we don't have enough moon. Oh, we do. Moon. Oh, we don't have fire. We don't have fire. We can't do it. And I don't need to do sun for this. I don't need to do sun. Yeah, I totally changed my plan, right? Changed up my cards. I was gonna do the damaging each other thing, but I think we're okay. So what I could do is do fire, and that's way we can look and see what happens or whatever. Okay, let's do fire. Okay, right? So we have 2 air, a fire, and a moon. So we can't keep the card. We're doing on land 1. Okay, we get to add a beast, and if target land has a beast, push up to 2 explorers. Okay, that's sure, whatever. Nothing crazy. I would like to keep that card, but I don't have enough moons to do so. No, I could have, John, I know I could have went a different way, done the sun thing, and probably killed some things faster. But yeah, I was trying to show off this guy doing all his abilities, but then I realized, like, yeah, they're not all where they need to be positioned. But I'm just going to play a little fast and try some things here. I don't want to get stuck in analysis paralysis for too long. Okay. So we did the fast power here. We just did the beast one here, targeted this land. We did that up here. All right, so fast powers are done. We're going to go on to Blighted Island effect, not blighted. Event, please event. So we're in terror level 1. On each board, add an explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. Without invaders or Dahan. Probably right here. And then it says, prey, each... Oh, hold on. Hold on, let's read the rest of the card first. Each beast destroys one explorer, add an explorer to the board on a board without one. Yeah, let's put it here. Without invaders or Dahan. And then the beast will kill it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I gotta read the whole card first. Rouse the spirits. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among all its lands may use a slow power now instead of later. Oh, that's cool. Adding a strife. So I definitely have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dahan amongst my lands, so we're good. I can use this fast power now to add a strife. And I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to put it under this town just in case. Oh, that town's going to get pulled to here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I really want to take care of that town, but that's okay. Okay, use the slow power now. Sure, whatever. I don't think I need to use it later. Okay, fear effects. Terror level 1. Each player removes 1 explorer or town from a land with disease. Oh yeah, I do have a disease up here. Bye-bye town. So that strife was a waste. That's fine. I'll take it. That's perfect, right? Get rid of that town before it gets pulled. Yeah, thank you, fear effect. Good times. All right. Okay, then jungle. They're hitting for only 2 damage. The strife goes away. Defend of 6 anyway. Then these guys are going to hit back for 6, 3, 4, 5 damage worth. 2 fear from the city. We win, right? Boom! So all explorers, towns, and cities are gone. We win. Woo! All right. Perfect. End at 4:30. That's perfect. Game ended just when I needed it to. Perfect. Unless I messed something up, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that still worked out. Thanks for the fear. The fear deck definitely helped there a lot. Definitely helped there. That was cool. Man, see this random stuff can just happen with this guy? The random trickster cards, like... Oh, man. Yeah, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they, like, blow my mind what happens, but... Oh, man, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, Grinning Trickster. I was kind of hoping he, like, flopped a little more like I saw the last time I played him, but I'm glad he didn't. Because that game really bummed me out. Like, every single pull was like, nope, does nothing. Nope, does nothing. This ability just failed me. But in the 2 games I played before that, this guy was doing some crazy stuff. It was really helpful. It was really cool. My favorite way to play him is going across this bar. Like, just getting to 3 card plays and then just working on the top row. Because eventually you get, like, this any ability. And it just helps you, like, pick and choose from here. It makes this more flexible. And it also helps you get this going if you need to. Or even when you finally get a major power. I got a major power with this guy. 2 games I played with him. I just grabbed 1 major power later in the game just to kind of close it out. And it's really nice when you have this, like, just like the last guy we played. Being able to create, like, any element you need is very helpful. Like, it can just make those major powers, you know, when they have, like, these abilities. Just helps you get those going more often, right? Even on the minor powers, when those show up on some cards, right? I don't know if we saw. Yeah, like it just able to get like the little extra you need, you know, like you might be able to generate water and then, you know, have one other card, stuff like that. Stuff like that. It's definitely cool. A little bit luck driven, money starved is not that fun, but you can make it work. You can get minor or major powers going with this guy, especially if you focus on the bottom bar and you get up to 5 card plays, because this literally gives you as much money as you have card plays. So you can get 5 money off this one ability, which is pretty powerful. And if you cleared like up to here, that's like 7 money in a turn. That's pretty good. And that's how I was able to get major powers going. I just kind of always go up to this 3, but I did play 1 game going across here and getting to the air. It was really good because the air obviously helps you get these strife going. So I've played this guy probably 3 different ways. Felt very different every time. You can focus on like the beasts a little more. You can focus on the strife very heavily, or you can do just like a bit of everything. And yeah, it's cool if you're doing this random power, even if the power is missing, if you're able to grab those cards to your hand and those elements work with your engine, or those powers work better when you own them and can play them, it's really fun to grab them to your hand. You just have to lose another card, but you can build like a really sweet like hand of 6 cards that you're constantly cycling, you know, reclaiming, and then playing 3 cards a turn. And eventually you could just go really heavy on this way, and then you're able to like gain power cards, get new power cards, and sometimes you can build a nice little engine. It's all luck based on that with this thing though, but yeah, I found this really cool. Yeah, you can play this guy a little bit of everything, or like focus on beasts. You could do more focus on the Dahan fighting and stuff, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I like this guy. He's okay, but he's not one I would gravitate to. He is very fun for experienced players, the luck of the draw, knowing the power deck, the minor power deck very much. This guy definitely is better for that. I wouldn't recommend this guy to a new player at all, but I can only imagine how bad this guy gets in multiplayer when you're like at the table with your buddies. They're all trying to do stuff and you're like, well, let's see what happens. And, you know, you really mess up things, you know. But that's part of his theme, right? He's stirring up trouble. But yeah, the strife is very powerful. I like the way he focuses on strife. That's neat. But yeah. But I like, also, sorry, the other play style you can go is heavily in the slow cards. So you can focus on him using slow powers and get some really cool stuff going. Or the way I play it, because you're seeing powers so often and gaining powers, you can build up a nice suite of fast cards, which I like a lot. But yeah. And that's Grinning Trickster Stirs Up Trouble. There you go. You got 2 plays in there. Is it lots of fun in multiplayer? John, I'm scared to play it. I'm scared to ruin my friends' experiences and make them not want to play Spirit Island with me. You know I love stirring up trouble. Like, I'm always a Grinning Trickster. It goes with like how I am. But in this game that already has, like, when you use the events and the Blight and the Explorer deck and the Power decks and the Fear decks, all these random variabilities that are out of your control, having also your power be out of your control, I don't know, man. It's too wild for me. Too wild. But yeah, he's still cool. I love the option. Like, it just gives more options for players of different play styles to have a blast with this game. So he's a very cool design. Don't get me wrong there. Just personally, I would probably only play him again if I randomly drew him or I was playing solo. That's how that would work. Friends get to laugh together? I don't know, John. I don't know. But yeah, we didn't get the Blighted Island. I only had the island blighted one time playing with this guy. Only one time, and it was by accident because I picked a land that was blighted and I got the random effect that added blight and it cascaded. But our Blighted Island effect would have been immediately on each board, add a town and a city to an inland land with no town or cities. And then 4 blight per player. So yeah, that could have let things get out of control if I let the blight slip in there. If I was a little too risky with my matches and lighter, the little arson card. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you everyone for helping out with the rules checks and that kind of stuff, catching some things, asking questions, playing along. That was fun. John, thank you for suggesting some moves and stuff. So it was fun when some players are in here that are like pointing things out, that like John and George, Thomas, you know, that watch along as I play and like point out things that like I don't see or I don't think of. And that's the fun with this game. You can, there's like lines of play that can be like more safe, but like with the event deck and, you know, grabbing power cards that you're not sure what you're going to grab, and the explorers, you don't know what they're going to do. The fear card, you're not sure. Like, there's always the unknown. So like, even if you're like, that's why sometimes I play this game a little loose, because even if you make a risky play or not the optimal play, sometimes just the fear effect hits right, or the event helps you. And man, just because you did this instead of that first, or like the order you trigger your powers sometimes can lead to like a very different outcome, which is really cool. Really cool. And again, I'm not really a fan of playing with adversaries, but I do see I am excited. I want to play the next level of this one. But again, I don't think I'm going to play this spirit again. The next stream I play Spirit Island, I'll play a different spirit. So, I mean, I guess we could just play a different adversary or something just to show a different one. But I'll figure it out for the next one. But yeah. The adversaries are okay, but it just adds more like fiddliness, more complexity. So that's why I'm like, I'm not a fan of it, playing with it too much, but it does help increase the difficulty. Maybe I'll play a scenario next time or something, or both, and we'll figure that out and just show how crazy it can get. But we'll see. I think the next spirit, if I play one on stream, is going to be Stone's Unyielding Defiance, another moderate spirit from Jagged Earth. I've not played this guy yet either, so we'll see. But I might not play next week because I have another game I got to focus on. So maybe the week after, we'll see. I'll also keep an eye. Hit that like button. Feel free to share these videos around. I know like Spirit Island fans might not want to watch me struggle through the game because I'm more trying to show it to new players and show how like you can work through a game. I'm really slow at it, obviously, as I work through it, but hopefully it helps somebody see this and either decide, helps them understand, like, if you see how I'm playing it and that doesn't appeal to you, maybe it's not the game for you, or maybe helps somebody decide, like, oh, I love thinky games like this, playing solo or even multiplayer, my group would love it. Hopefully these videos help. And again, if you're looking for other Spirit Island plays or want to see some of the earlier ones where we're playing with just the base game, they are linked below in the video description. There is a playlist link down there. You can see some of our other Spirit Island playthroughs there. And if you're watching us in the future and you want to join us in a future live stream, subscribe or check that playlist. I might have other upcoming live streams for Spirit Island in there. But yeah, I'm so happy to get this game back to the table, play it again. And yeah, man, these new spirits are crazy. I love it. So I'm excited to try some of the others. I mean, I've only tried 2 in the expansion that has 10. So I barely even scratched the surface. And again, thank you to Sam for gifting the Jagged Earth box to us. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I know, Bryce. I know. I'm already nervous. I got to clean up this game and set up the table for Lord of the Rings, set up the stream for Lord of the Rings. The lights should be good. I just got to change some camera lenses and stuff. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll be back on at 6:30 Eastern, which is in 1 hour and 45 minutes. We'll be back on live streaming playing Lord of the Rings, the living card game, continuing our campaign through the Hobbit Saga expansions, playing the second scenario. You might have time to watch the first one maybe before that. No, probably not. Anyways, you can go set a reminder for that. We'll be back soon with that. Tomorrow, I'm doing another Rob's Cafe coffee crowdfunding and conversation. We're going to look at all the junk that's on crowdfunding right now. Lots of garbage. Good times, as usual. So we'll look through some of that tomorrow. We'll just check out some things. You guys can recommend some things I should look at. Just take some time. I've been kind of avoiding crowdfunding platforms lately, as I do sometimes. Sometimes I take months or years just avoiding crowdfunding because I don't need more games. I already am not playing the ones I have, and I already have a pile of games I need to play, especially on the channel. So I'm not in need of any new games. Probably not for the rest of my life, to be honest. But anyways, because I own games like Spirit Island, which, again, I literally could play Spirit Island 1 day a week for like the rest of the year and still not be bored of it, I don't think. Because there's just so much to experience with all the combinations of invaders, different player counts, spirits, the multiple decks. It's crazy, just for example. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow in our Rob's Cafe stream. You can set a reminder for that. Best way not to miss a live stream, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it. Playing some Gloomhaven Digital tomorrow. Saturday, back to Sword and Sorcery. I think it's the finale for that one. I'm pretty sure. And then next Tuesday is our finale of Lord of the Rings, Journeys of Middle-earth, playing through Haunting of Dale campaign, which means there should be some new games. Watch for some polls for our Patreons and YouTube members. I'm going to put up some polls for you guys to help us decide which campaigns or which games Mel and I play next after we're done Sword and Sorcery campaign. And then another poll for what we should do playing with Kyle on Tuesday nights 3-player. Like, what game should we get into next with Kyle? We can't decide, so I'm going to put it to you guys. Put out some options. So anyone who supports the channel, stay tuned for that. You'll see the polls pop up on Patreon and YouTube for those members. And if you're both, you can vote twice. All good. and you guys can decide what games come next to the channel. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in an hour and a bit. Bye-bye.